What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Can We Level Up? So, Storm, since we did your quest last session, do you want to recap what happened?
Or if I can remember, I had a long week.
Not as long as everyone else, apparently.
Yeah, apparently not. So that I know of, we took off to Lamora on a giant sea turtle. Very, very awesome. We got to the island and we talked to the clan of Kuatoa.
But no, there was a planet Kuatoa taking over the temple.
Oh, sorry, there was a clan in Kuatoa that was taking over the island that the Moorfolk used to be at. And it was underneath the water. We got to the island and we started talking to... I forgot what his name was, but we rode on Farland. Farland.
Yeah, Farland.
Yeah.
Demigod turtle.
Demigod turtle. I still love that turtle.
Did you just say a demigod turtle?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Just want
The
to make sure I
demigod
heard
of
it
travel.
correctly.
No, you heard
we
it right.
got we got a whistle from a guy that was there. One of the last people who were there, the Merlin folk, and that's how we got Merlin. We rode him, and then we got attacked on Merlin. Oh, she. we got on her and started going. We got attacked there, and then we stopped when we got to our location. We fought like 6 Croton.
Like that was a couple.
I almost went down. Then after we beat them, we went down to the bottom. We all took a row to see how we were going to be good at swimming. Storm was not good at swimming. She frogged her way up all the way to the to the top. When before we got into the actual temple, we had to fight off 2 other people who were other Koatoans who were outside of the actual cave.
Yeah, there was an ambush of
Yeah.
Marrows.
Hoggins, I believe it was.
Marrows.
Narrows?
Oh, Marrows.
I was thinking like Haagen-Dazs.
Yeah, and then just to skim over the details, so you infiltrated the
Long
temple.
fight with the water elemental.
Yeah, and then you fought off the water elemental that had taken over the temple. Do you remember how that elemental got there?
Because the Red Wizard.
Right. So initially, the merfolk
Another red wizard job.
asked you to go to the temple because there was a red wizard who asked for the Oracle's Stone of Tides, which was supposedly kept as a heirloom inside the temple. And when the merfolk refused to give it to him, he summoned a water elemental strong enough to drag the entire island into the depths of the ocean. And so you went in there, you cleared out the temple, you cleansed the altar room, and recovered the Temple of Adro and its altar to the merfolk, who rewarded you with their Stone of Tides. And taught you how to use the Watery Sphere spell.
Well, that's cool.
And Storm is slowly becoming the Avatar.
Slowly but surely.
Even in the right order.
Yeah,
because
so far it's been in the
air,
right
water,
order and everything. confusing because I started off with air. I learned water. The next one should be earth. It's just-
I'm literally just following the Avatar's storyline. No, I'm just kidding. Because she got an Appa too.
yeah, the turtle, the giant turtle's my Abba.
All
Ooh.
coincidences.
Odrin was actually telling me now we need to find me a familiar for Momo.
Yeah. All right. So, you've returned to Neverwinter, and everybody can long rest. And it is now fall.
Okay.
Items to. Sorry, can we return the items to Puddle for our money?
Oh yeah, the rental thing. That's cool.
Yep.
Well, you paid the renting fee, and so there's nothing to give back money-wise. Just give back the item.
Oh, okay. Let's get back that.
Yeah. All right. So you guys caught Rannis up with all of that. What are you guys doing now?
Will
I have a delivery to make.
Just make sure you put the weight back on your armor.
Yes.
So make sure you put your armor's weight back. Oh, okay.
Well, I have a delivery to make. I got this letter from the bag. We have to go to village of Eldervale. We're looking for a gnomish artificer, Pippin Tinkwhistle. What a ridiculous name.
Very gnomish.
Aye, very gnomish. So apparently he's tinkering with some sort of planar gate at the top of the tree in Eldervale, and so the results, from what I understand, are less than stable. And so I have this thing, the Astral Keystone here, and apparently it allows us to. All right, one sec. All right, it's meant to help control and stabilize the flow of magic when opening and maintaining a planar gate. So I suppose the idea is that we have to take in this stone and get the payment and the reward so that he doesn't accidentally plunge us all into some sort of cosmic black hole.
Record that would be bad, so.
And Rannis, you also know that there is the issue of distance, because you would have to cross the sea to get there.
Oh, right, yes. So, can the turtle help us with that then?
It sure can.
Oh, well. It's always a challenge.
Are you guys doing any shopping in town?
I don't know if anyone has.
No.
Well,
Oh,
we
I
had a
sh-
little bit.
I say a
Gold.
small bit.
Oh yeah, you did find loot, did you not?
Yeah. It's not much, but
Excuse me.
No,
I
she's
just-
just
no, I'm just saying it's not much. Like I don't. It's not because you didn't
No,
give us
just
more.
teasing.
I don't think I have any potions. Oh no, yes I do. I have 5. I have learned to buy potions. I would like to buy some potions, please. I'd like to buy 5 potions of healing.
All right, so let's head over to Puddlepoo's store.
I'm gonna go see that damn bullywug again.
Everyone can add
Okay.
26.2 gold. So 26 gold and 2 silver.
26 gold, you said?
And 2
Yeah,
silver.
and 2 silver.
Okay.
Yes.
Just keep in mind that I still have 6.
So, Rannis, you want to buy 5 potions of healing?
Yes.
So that's 125 gold pieces. Wait, no. It's 250.
250. Alright then. 250 it is.
Anything else?
Not for me.
Alex or Saradin?
Oh, your bucket. Yes, if
Sweet.
you want to.
That's 150. Anything else for you?
On the screen.
Anyone else?
So we do have a couple of things that we can sell. So we have the Dwarven. Oh, that was supposed to go for. So we have the Shifter Shine, unless somebody else wants it. The spell of Shifter Shine.
Not I.
I'm sorry, it's a potion. My bad. We have a dose of anti-venom that I think we should keep. We have one of Entangle. We have a long sword, a metal shield, a pauldron, and a potion, and 4 potions that we need to identify.
Oh, that's a good point. Can someone here identify potions?
I think Brandis
Is
can.
anyone proficient with the alchemist supplies?
Well, I was thinking more from Puddle Poo.
Oh, yeah. Yes, he does have his fairy employee who's in charge of potion making and so forth. So she can definitely identify those potions for a fee of 1 gold piece per potion.
Okay. I'll go ahead and pay for that.
So let's see what you get.
We had 4 of them.
We have 4.
4.
Max, I love the music for Puddle Foos.
Yeah.
Oh wow, it moves now.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize that you would change this one too. Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna have to show me how you did all this, because this is pretty sick.
Alright, so...
Oh, look at the freaking... That's awesome.
You...
And I see me. I like...
To the potion over here.
So just a sec, guys. There's so many guides to look through. Okay. Potions. Potions. So one of them is a potion of diminution. Diminution? I don't know how to
Diminution.
pronounce that correctly.
You're right.
Yes, diminution. The other is a potion of mind reading. And the other two are potions of healing. Got it?
Yeah. What is the divination one?
When you drink this potion, you gain the reduce effect of the enlarge reduce spell for 1d4 hours, no concentration required.
Make yourself smaller.
Okay.
Makes you short. Proper
Give it
size
to
like a
Brandon.
damn dwarf.
Give it to Rannis and he'll be tiny.
No, Tiny's dead, remember?
Unfortunately.
Poor Tiny.
Poor Tiny.
Alright, so is that everyone? Anything else you needed to do?
Not
We need to tell the other two the other items. I didn't know if you guys were wanting them or not.
Which items are these?
Shoot behind the shell.
So we have the one of entanglement, of entangle, the longsword, metal shield, the pauldron.
Did you say a pauldron?
Yep,
Mm-hmm.
Does it do anything, or is it just a pauldron?
it's just the pauldron.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Okay, so one at a time. Like, what are you trying to sell? One thing at a time.
Well, I didn't know if anyone's gonna want that wand of the entangle.
Oh, okay. Does anyone want the wand of entangle?
I mean, if no one will take it, then I'll grab it.
Oh, Jen said he wants anybody else.
Nope, sounds good to me.
Got it for yours. Okay, so a longsword.
Longsword.
I say sell it.
It's 7 gold pieces and 5 silvers.
Put it in the diamond pot.
Okay.
Ooh, actually, how much is a diamond?
300.
300.
Oh. Are we all carrying diamonds? Is that our policy now?
No, I thought we were
Well,
all just
just if
giving
you can.
Odrin money.
Oh, okay. All right. Just that.
Or
Yeah,
however, yeah.
we could either like do that or we can carry our own, whichever way y'all want to do. Whatever y'all want to do. Metal shield.
Okay.
I will.
So,
I would like
self-
to take that shield. I think what's the AC on it?
Plus 2.
Just a plus
It's
2.
a +2.
Okay, it's just a metal shield.
Yeah, it's just a regular shield.
I'll take that. I'll swap it with my plain Jane shield and sell that.
Oh, it's the same thing.
Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
I
just
think
it's,
it's a
it's
plain
not
Jane
like.
shield.
All right, okay, then never know. I don't need it. Sell it. Put it in the pot.
For the flavor. For the flavor.
Look, I like shiny things. All right.
They shine really bright when you cast heat metal on them.
I know that spell now.
Okay, so the sword. Anything else?
Sword, the shield.
The sword, the shield, the pauldron.
Sword, the shield, pauldron. What's the pauldron? Can you put it in the BTC?
The only thing that I know is that you told me to put the pauldron. You didn't tell me it was specific.
I know
details
it.
for it.
Came from when
I
we were
think-
doing the Sunless Citadel.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually you forgot to delete that from your inventory because Saradin has it.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah,
Oh,
the
okay.
Dragonhorn Pauldron. Yeah.
All right.
Hey, Max, I'm not finding this Wand of Entangle.
Like in your inventory for
Like in the inventory at all to add.
okay.
Like it's not an item. or
That's
something.
because yeah, I know why. Uh, it's. Does anybody have Tales from the Yawning Portal?
No.
Not that I
Just
know.
an item specifically from that campaign.
Uh,
Yeah. So we'll just make it a wand of magic missile.
okay.
Well, hold on now. That changes things. Just kidding.
I will still hold on to that.
I know we had that Drovin scroll. I don't remember who it was that had it.
It's Brandon.
What's
Right.
What do I have?
The Dwarven scroll. Do you
Oh
still
yeah,
have
the
it?
dwarven scroll. Yeah, and then I have a scroll of some spell. Hang on a second.
Well, since most
Scroll
of
of
us, not
moonbeam.
yeah, but most of us, the rest of us, lost our scrolls when we went down into the water because we did.
Right. I'm
So
sorry, I
we
haven't,
do
I
have-
haven't gotten through the whole video yet.
We do have a Shifter Shine potion. We have a dose of anti-venom, divination, mind reading, and 2 potions of healing.
Well, I think it's supposed to be here.
So, Odrin has the 2 potions of healing.
And that should go to that.
Does anybody want to carry the dose of venom and the divination?
I can put them in the saddlebag.
Okay. So we have 1 dose of anti-venom.
Mm-hmm. Antivenom. Hang on, up there we go. It took a minute to load. Anti-venom. Max, how come we don't get an antimatter rifle? That'd be so cool.
Because this is not a sci-fi campaign.
That's so cool, though. I'm an artificer. I have antitoxin. Is that the same thing as antivenom? Showing up here?
Yes, I think.
I'm gonna say, I guess we can take a quick count. Yeah.
All right. Antitoxin, and then what's the other thing? Sorry.
The divination potion that we just got and the mind reading.
Diminution potion. Potion of diminution. Got it. Both in saddlebag.
And then potion of mind reading.
And potion of mind reading.
That could be useful.
Mind reading?
All
Who'd
set.
have thought Selena had a brain to damage? You guys ever see Batman Returns?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Christopher Walken. Who'd have thought Selena had a brain to damage? Sorry, that was Marlon Brando. Excuse me. Anyway.
So is everyone set?
Just so everybody knows, Odrin has given us the 9
Yep.
temporary hit points.
Yep.
All good.
And
Alright.
other than that, I think we're ready.
So you guys, I'm assuming, head over to the docks so you can summon Farlin.
My
Summon the little
Abba.
cutie.
Call your turtle friend.
Well,
Okay.
That's my best whistle, all right?
You gotta do like a bosun's whistle, like a.
So you head over to the docks, and by the time you get there, with all this shopping, it's actually nightfall.
Mm.
And
A little too much retail therapy.
Huh?
Sorry, I said a little too much retail therapy.
Yeah. And who blows the whistle?
I guess.
All right, Storm. So you stand by the edge of the dock and you blow the whistle into the night. And at first it's quiet, and then the ground begins to tremble again. Waves sloshing against the dock, boats rocking tied to the bridges, and people are kind of panicking, like, what is going on? And then Farlin, with her island on her back, emerges. Uh, 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 uh.
Oh, look at that. That's a big dumb turtle.
It's awesome, turtle.
And she moves.
She does.
Oh wow, she does. That's so cool.
That's so
The
awesome.
waters are flowing. Yeah, it's cool.
Shooting stars.
And
Damn,
she
you like-
waits for
yeah.
you to make your way over to her island. There are a couple of rowboats by the docks, if you want to take one.
As we go past, I just want to like reach out and touch her face, just like to pet her.
Okay. And
Just
as you pet
A bit
her,
of flavor.
She goes down.
Oh, wow, she blinks.
Oh,
yeah,
dang.
she blinks.
That's so cool. Oh my god. Why does she make whale noises?
Shut up. They're not whale noises.
Those are Farland noises.
Okay.
Those are
I'm
Farland
sorry.
noises.
I'm sorry. Today I learned.
That being said, you head over to her island. And she begins to swim fairly quickly with powerful fins and sail the ocean. You go so far that you don't even see land anymore, and it's just ocean all around you under the moonlight, and the glowing fish that swim past you, or rather, that you swim past. You got a couple hours to kill, maybe even a couple days, so I'm gonna let you guys settle in as characters and kind of just describe like what you're going, or what you're doing, or what's going on through your mind.
I want to
Alright.
hear.
Well, sorry.
No, I wanted to hear Rannis's thing because
Reaction.
we all did our reaction last time.
So here we are on this big damn turtle that apparently makes whale noises that aren't whale noises. But I gotta tell you, this is the best way we've been able to travel yet. Like, it's the most comfortable, that's definitely sure. We've got a well-stocked larder, and we can just sort of take in the scenery as we go by. Don't have to really worry about anything. That's a pretty pleasant way to travel, if I'm being honest. Alright, that's it.
You
I'm done.
can respond. Poor Radish just talking to himself.
I mean, like, it happens all the time, so...
ADHD kicking in.
I mean, Odrin's just kind of sitting up here near her head, like as close as he can get, and just kind of like praying and.
Odrin
just in
absolutely
awe.
loves Farland.
Yeah, he's just absolutely in awe of her.
I'm just gonna sit right here in the corner. Start reading a book. Just I'll relax.
Yeah, Rannis just like sits on a bench and pulls out a notebook that's got like detailed notes of his armor and all the stuff that he's learned, and he like pulls out a pipe and is just like sitting there smoking a pipe and taking notes and muttering to himself.
Right. Saradin, are you still with us?
Absolutely.
I haven't heard you in a while.
No, I'm just listening to everybody else. Saradin is just back in his spot. He's not so much concentrated on the box anymore, but he's still side eyes it every once in a while with his curiosity. But he's definitely enjoying the peaceful ocean air at the night and just kind of like the lull and bob of Farland going through the waves and all that. And it's just very peaceful and serene. Calm of the storm, calm before the storm, I guess, that he likes to enjoy.
Great. Okay, guys, so you've settled in and you ride the waves all the way to Eldervale. Uh, uh, to open this. Okay.
Pippin Tinkwhistle. Such a typically gnomish name. Tinkwhistle.
What is the
Not a-
location called?
What was that?
Location.
Eldervale, it's called. Right up at the top of that tree, apparently, is the gnome we're looking for.
Are those fireflies?
It's like the world tree.
So you approach, and you can see on the horizon this ginormous tree, huge, with branches spreading far and high. And nestled among the roots of the tree is a village. The tree trunk is wider than a castle tower, its bark etched with glowing runes. The air hums with latent magic, but the villagers move sluggishly, their eyes shadowed by exhaustion. And as you arrive in the village and walk around, a few glance nervously at the tree's crown, where a shimmering planar gate flickers erratically like a dying torch.
That
People
stinks.
look absolutely exhausted.
So
do you
according to the saddlebag, or at least the message that I got in the saddlebag, that flickering planar gate up there, that's Tinkwhistle's research. And I hold up the stone thing, the astral stone, and I hold it up and I go, "This is what we're supposed to take to him, so that we can stabilize the gate and he doesn't suck us all into another dimension in the process." Stupid little gnome bugger. Damn it, artificers. That's right, I said what I said.
And as you say this out loud, someone overhears you and kind of pops into the conversation. And it's this young woman laying on a pitchfork. Leaning on a pitchfork, I should say.
That's not threatening in any way.
And she says, "Pippin, eh? He's our tinkerer. Barely sleeps these days, fussing over that damn gate. Said he'd handle our dream thieving problem. Went up there 3 nights ago. Ain't seen him since."
Did you say a dream theming problem?
Hey, you'll think me mad, but we don't dream no more. Nights pass like blinks. Wake up emptier than a dry well. Pippin claims some hag was sucking him out of us like marrow from bones. Said he'd reason with her.
The hell?
Gnomes.
What's been going on?
And someone else barges into the conversation. This old man here.
Looks like Tom Bombadil.
And he says, "Hey, that gate's been unstable. Used to open on solstices. Now it's always open. Last week, a wolf with 6 eyes trotted out. We drove it off, but he eyes Rannis's gear. You look like you can handle trouble. Fine, Pippin, before worse comes through."
Did you say that it used to open naturally?
Hey, that's right.
Oh, that's weird.
This tree is connected to the ley lines of magic under the land. It's got power.
Oh, alright then. Well, let's say we go see this gnomish tinkerer and fix whatever problem he's caused with the damn gate.
A child runs by and also barges into
Right then.
and says
I love it.
he says, "As I'm climb had that little silver tool bill of his. He waved before stepping into the light. Didn't wave back. But you should look at his workshop. It's at the top of the tree, just before you reach the planar gate."
Is it easy to get to, young'un?
Hey, sure. Just follow the roots.
Well then, sounds like we have a little bit of a mystery to follow.
Sounds like a lot of climbing.
I guess I just like immediately set off in the direction of the closest route.
Okay. So you and everybody else follows, I'm assuming.
I
Yeah.
hope so. Otherwise, I'm in for a rough time here.
We'll wait here for you. Alright, so you climb up the roots. It's not like a heavy climb or anything, like there are pathways that climb up the tree.
That's cool.
Um,
What a tree like
yeah.
that.
And you find this sheltered little workshop that's kind of like carved into the tree with windows and a makeshift door.
Hmm.
It's small, and it's cluttered, full of half-built gadgets and blueprints and stuff.
Do we see anybody in there immediately?
No.
Alright. I call into it. Aye! Pep and Tank Whistle! How are you about?
No one's home.
Well, I walk inside, and I would like to... I'd like to see if there have been any signs of a struggle, if that's why he's missing.
Sure. Roll for perception.
15.
You filter through all the junk laying around everywhere, and you find a journal. And in the journal, there's an entry that says, Hag's name, Mother Noxia. She's anchored herself to our dreams. Must sever the link or bargain. Note, bring tea. Hags like tea.
Hey. All right. Well, then I'd like to look around the workshop for some tea.
Okay. Yeah, you find a small makeshift pouch with some herbs in it.
Okay.
Mother
have the
what?
worst taste.
Mother Noxia.
Noxia?
Gnomes have the worst taste in tea. They never have a proper dwarven draft. It's always this weak, whimsical kind of stuff. I take the tea and I put it in my... I think I put it in my pack rather than giving it to the saddlebag.
Good idea.
I don't want to mess. I don't want to get it out of you just yet. No.
I don't trust the saddlebag not to eat it. Friggin' thing eats everything after a long enough period of time. Alright. Anybody else want to look around, see what's going on?
Don't know what else we could look for.
Well, it's a gnomish tinkerer's workshop. I'm sure it's... I mean, like... Maybe there are magic items. There could be useful. There could be weapons for all we know. I mean, I don't think so from the sound of it, given the nature of this guy. But there could be something useful. I mean, like, he's clear. According to the note, he's clearly a genius. And if he's like attempting to sever the link between a hag and the dreams of this village. Like, he's definitely a genius. He's probably also half crazy if he's still alive. So, but there could be something useful around here if anybody else wants to check.
The
Okay.
thin line between genius and madness. So
I would like to check.
You can give me an investigation check, Storm.
When we roll. 15.
15.
Ooh.
So you look around and sift through the junk, and you find a device that is clearly not functioning, but it's got a strange design to it.
Hey, Storm, what you got there?
I'm not really sure. I'll hand it over to you.
I would like to
Can
examine
you-
it.
Give me an Arcana check.
Arcana check.
I swear, if
19.
you roll a 15. 19.
That'd be cool.
So you tinker with it, and you have a hypothesis that this is a malfunctioning dream catcher device,
All right, then.
but it seems to be fried.
All right, so for edification here, like, because I'm not entirely sure what you mean by this. What is a dream catcher device in this context?
You don't really know much more than that.
Okay.
Like maybe you recognize like some runes on it that refer to like studies that you've had in dreams.
Okay. All right. So there are apparently sleep-related runes all over this thing. It seems to be some sort of device that's intended to interface with the dreams of the people in the local village, but can't really tell what else this thing is supposed to do, and it definitely doesn't work, whatever it is.
Maybe that's the device that's making everybody not dream.
It doesn't seem to be working at all. It doesn't seem to do anything. But from
Maybe
the
the
sound of it,
malfunction.
well, I think the hag herself has connected to the dreams. So, what the gnome here was trying to do was to settle her connection so that he could get rid of her and allow these people to dream again. It wouldn't surprise me if this thing is designed to, at the very least, isolate their dreams or perhaps sever the connection. But whatever it is and however it's designed to work, it doesn't seem like he either ever finished it, or if he did finish it, that it was broken. It's possible the hag herself came and damaged it, considering he's not here.
Yeah, I mean, y'all want to even take it?
Yeah, I think we should take it with us.
Alright.
Do you want to carry it, or shall I?
To you? What do you want to do? I can carry it for you.
Why don't you take it, considering you were the one who found it?
you said we can see the gate or no?
It's above you. You'd have to climb a bit higher, but you can see a glow coming from the branches above you, and it's flickering.
All right, the gate's supposed to be unstable. That's probably why the flicker.
And Odrin wants to go check it out. I don't know if you guys want to go with him.
Well, I don't think you should go through it.
I'm not gonna
yet.
go through it. It's not my intention.
So you guys
I
head
think-
over to the gate.
Yeah, I think that makes the most sense.
Okay.
Tron sounding music.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Well, hello there.
and arrive at this platform, and the air thrums with wild magic. The planar gate is a swirling vortex of violet and blue energy, wide enough to walk through. Strange whispers seep from it, and the air feels electric. You can almost see micro tears in the very fabric of reality around you, offering quick but faded glimpses of alien worlds. The portal itself flickers unpredictably.
Oh yeah, this doesn't seem suicidally dangerous at all. By the same token, nothing ventured, nothing gained.
How long do you think you'd fall if you jumped off the edge?
I don't think you'd fall, I think you'd go somewhere else.
Alright, well, let me know.
I'd like to examine the area, see if there are any runes or anything to signify, like, if the end destination of this gate has been charted, if any information is recorded about where this goes.
Sure. So, as you approach the portal, you feel yourself disconnecting from your body. Like your mind is quickly retreating into itself as the world around you bends and stretches. Your vision narrows, then a burst of light.
Oh. Alright then. I think we passed it off.
When your eyes adjust, you notice the glaring red glow dancing on the surface of your clothes. The portal, once blue and mystical, is now crimson red and jet black, emitting a constant and oppressive heat. On the other side of the portal, you see hellish landscapes of fire dotted with rivers of blood. You hear crying and moaning, but the voices are so many that you can't tell them apart. Then, you feel a shiver run down your spine. Your jaw clenches, your shoulders raise, and you feel an overwhelming dread reach for your mind as a large specter emerges from the vortex.
Oh god, here we go.
Oh, aren't you ugly?
This creature is otherworldly and nightmarish. It has multiple eyes, a maw that opens so wide it defies logic, riddled with sharp, jagged teeth. Its many eyes look at each of you simultaneously, and it screeches with a mad expression. Roll initiative.
Looks like some fucked up beholder.
Hey, Sheridan, I don't know why, but it still says you're poisoned.
Good catch. Let me see if I can get that off.
Yeah, it also says your health is pretty low.
I'm full health in 910. Let me refresh. Hold on.
Brandon, something's on YouTube. Oh no, it's the.
It's the inspiration thing.
Yep.
All
There we go.
looks like I fixed.
Yep.
I did that to mine too. It was like halfway. I'm like, what the heck? And I had to refresh it.
That thing really rolled at 25? My god.
Okay, so I guess I go first.
Yeah, I guess I go first.
Well, you know.
So, I'm just
I
reading.
was expecting it with a 25.
So, it's going to fly up 40 feet above you guys, and then it's gonna shriek at Odrin. And it's when it shrieks, there's like this blast of sound, glowing red that shoots at you. And let's see if it hits. 19 to hit. For 16 psychic damage.
Ooh.
and I need you to give me a DC 16 Charisma saving throw.
It's not ominous at all.
I only got
Ugh.
And as this sound wave shocks you and sort of like shoves you to your knees, the ground beneath your feet cracks a little bit from the impact. You're barely just recovering from the shock as you feel your body rising, and you start floating up towards the creature and are now hanging 15 feet in the air.
Oh, great. Wonderful.
Your
And
Toro Toro.
it's gonna do the same thing to Renus. Let's see if it hits.
Oh, wow. It gets 2 attacks per turn? Holy crap.
25 to hit.
Oh, shit.
So that's 10 psychic.
God.
And I need you to give me a DC 16 charisma save.
Nope.
And you also start floating up and are now
Oh,
50
no.
feet hanging in the air.
Alright.
Odrid,
Okay, so I'm floating in the air, but nothing else, right? Like I'm not.
no, you're just hanging in the air.
In that case, I'm going to use that new wand, and I'm going to use these 3 charges to cast Magic Missile at 3rd level.
I
5
have a
missiles.
question. So, do you have to have a wand equipped in your hand to use it?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
So you can't cast it right now, 'cause you don't have the wand equipped.
Yeah, bloody shite.
Isn't that magical?
Hmm.
Maybe. In that case. Go ahead and use 2nd level spiritual weapon.
Okay.
24 to hit it
Hits.
for 5 radiant. I mean, I'm sorry, force.
5 force. Okay.
My bonus and my action.
Storm.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna use a 2nd level magic to miss.
Okay.
Or it clears me. It's double, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. 8. 17.
17. Very nice. Okay.
That ends my turn.
Saradin.
Alright, this dude's still floating 40 feet, right?
Yep.
How does the jump height work again?
Oh, I doubt you can jump 40 feet in the air.
Alright, it's worth a question. Alright, then I'm just gonna go for a firebolt hit, so I'm gonna roll that bad
So you roll with
boy.
disadvantage because it's
yeah.
high above you. but you missed anyway.
Yeah. Alright, cool. Yeah, I still missed. Alright, well, sick. Great. I'm gonna back up a little bit. And end my turn.
Okay, Rannis.
All right. Bloody hell. All right. I think I'm gonna use firebolt on it and see if I can hit it. I know it's 25 feet above me, but still.
It's
Try and
40
take a
feet
shot.
above you.
No, I'm floating 15.
Oh, right, you're in the air. Yes.
I can do math, Max.
I forgot you were in the air.
All right, so that's still with disadvantage, I guess.
Yes.
All right. Hang on. With disadvantage. Oh.
That's a
well,
hit.
It didn't do the disadvantage thing. So hang on a second. I did select it, but oh yeah, it's still a hit. All right. 9.
Okay.
Take that, you ugly bugger! Alright,
Very
I end my
nice.
turn.
Okay, and as a new round begins, a creature steps out of the portal
Oh, of course it does.
and joins the fight. So, Big Boy is going to fly on over to Rannis, who's hanging in the air. And let's see here. It's going to try to engulf you in its darkness. I need you to give me a DC 16 Wisdom saving throw.
Big number there.
Not close enough.
Not a bad roll.
So, you are engulfed in a miasma of your worst fears.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
You immediately take 9 psychic damage,
Okay.
are restrained and blinded.
Help, help, I'm being oppressed!
And you're grappled by it, so there's your restraint. So it's gonna fly a bit away from everyone. So it did 25, so 15. That was 15 feet. So it's hanging 25. It's hanging 15 feet in the air at this location. And just for the hell of it. Odrin, you fall.
Oh, can I do
Take
a
a-
reaction?
Yes,
do
you
free
can
fall?
use your reaction to cast Featherfall.
Yes.
Okay, give me a wild magic roll. Okay. So you begin to fall and then land gently on the ground. Actually, I don't know if you land right away. Can you put the spell description in the VTT, Storm?
Yep. Okay.
Because I know there's like a rate of falling. It's 60 feet per round. Okay. Yeah, so you land on the ground safely. As Storm conjures a sort of hand of wind that catches you and drops you down.
Cool. So I'm gonna look at Storm and just give her a thumbs up, like thank you.
I love it.
And I'm gonna turn back to this fight. How do I do? A spiritual weapon. Yeah, so I'm gonna use the spiritual weapon to attack the thing, the big thing.
So you have to move it, right?
Yeah, it's a bonus action though. It says you can use
And
it.
what's its moving speed?
It can move up to 20 feet.
It will not reach it this round. Because it went down 25 feet and then moved 15 feet.
Mm.
Okay. Well, then I guess I'm just gonna start moving it towards it.
Okay.
And then for my actual action, I'm going to look at that thing that just came out of the out of the portal, and I'm going to use command,
Okay.
and I want to tell it to halt.
Why don't you tell it to jump off the edge?
It's not one of the options.
Can you put it in the PTT?
I
I
think
wish
it
it
has
was
to be
one of
like,
the.
it's got to be like
Right?
one word, I think.
Jump.
Yeah,
Point.
it's one word.
Jump, just
Yeah,
jump.
but it could just jump in place.
Okay, so wisdom, DC 15. It fails and halts in its tracks.
Hold on, Reptar.
Don't worry about that one. And that's actions, so make her.
Storm. You see Rannis just floating in the air, but you can barely see him as he's engulfed in this like moving shadow, and you can hear like whispers and screams coming from up there.
I
as
didn't like it.
Rannis is like living all of his worst nightmares in this miasma.
Yarks.
You want to go that one?
I can. I want to try to use my watery sphere.
Oh, okay. Put it in the VTT.
You're trying to use the watery sphere on me or on the thing?
I'm the
Yes,
same.
it's-
Oh, okay.
Right, but they're sharing the same space, just so you know.
It'll be both of you, but
Would I be able to use my
careful spell.
my careful spell to not get
Uh,
Renner? I mean, Carpet? I'm not Ren.
can you put it in the VTT?
That careful spell.
Is it?
You passed it.
So what I will do is, if you cast the Careful spell, Rannis won't suffer any damage from the spell, but he will still be inside of it because they're sharing the same space. So I don't see how you could, like.
Yeah,
in
I
the
just don't
same
want him to get
space-
any damage.
Yeah, but I don't think it does any damage anyway. It's a control spell.
Very strange.
Okay, so how do I do
Alright.
this?
Storm.
You got strength check 15.
Strength check 15. And as you conjure the magic, you hear this.
That's
Water pools around the creature and it tries to break free from the sphere of water that you're attempting to engulf it in. Strength. What's the DC?
It says saving strength 15.
It fails and is now encased in this sphere of water. And actually, on a successful save, a creature is ejected from that space.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna rule that because you used the Careful spell, Rannis is ejected from the watery sphere and begins to fall.
I love it. Down we go.
Will I
Do
be
you
able
have-
to do
Yeah,
another?
you have your reaction.
Okay. I would like to do that for him.
Roll your wild magic. You're also gonna roll it for the water sphere.
Do I do it twice or do I
Yeah, do it
One at a
twice.
time.
one at a time or?
Yeah,
Yeah,
because otherwise
one
it
at a
adds them together.
That's one. And that's two. All right, Ranis. You
Alright.
slowly fall to the ground, and will reach the ground on your next turn.
Marvelous. Thank you.
No.
Point for Turkish.
Oh, you already did that one.
Yes.
No, that's in my turn.
All right, Saradin.
Okay. Is this guy still floating, right?
It is still floating, yes.
Okay, then I'm gonna go ahead and.
Because the sphere is floating.
Yeah. No, actually, I'm gonna move up here, I think, and I wanna go for a hit on this guy.
Okay.
Oh my god. Hopefully, maybe.
What is that thing, Max? What does it look like?
This-
Oh,
And I'm just
okay.
rereading the water sphere spell, so the creature is actually 10 feet above the ground now with the spell.
This creature.
This is- No, this one
That's what
is
it's
now
10.
10 feet
I
above
got
the
you. Okay,
ground.
okay. Does my 12 hit this guy?
Yes.
Oh yes.
That's pretty
Oh
crazy.
man, come on. These rolls are not. Hold on, I'm gonna re-roll that one. They're not too good tonight. It's not starting off strong.
Oh, there you go.
13.
Alright, and then we're gonna go for a second hit.
You notice that the hit kind of goes through the creature, dealing less impact. That's
Right.
another hit.
Alright. It'd be sick if this sword could change into like a fire sword or something, you know?
Actually,
You
with
do
a name
have
like
radiant damage, you know.
What's that?
I just want to point out, you could be doing radiant.
How?
Your
Because of your
Lucrism.
stone,
Hold on.
remember?
your shard.
Oh.
Yeah, your shard give you the
The
power
Prism of
to.
Light?
Yeah.
I haven't even read it since the quest. So how do I go about using that then?
You just declare it.
Oh, okay. Then I won't use that cheat code for this turn. I will.
Well, you can't do it.
Fair enough. Okay. Well, hey, there you go. All right. That'll. I think. Let's see. Ranis, you guys are looking decent, so I won't spend a rally just yet. So I think I'm going to end the turn.
Rhinus,
Oh,
slowly
right.
ascending on the ground.
Renna's been
And-
having a little bit of a rough day. I'm gonna cast Blur.
Okay.
So my body becomes blurred for the duration. Any creature has disadvantage on attack rolls against me. An attacker is immune to this effect if it perceives you with blind sight or true sight. Verbal component only. Concentration up to 1 minute.
Okay. Can you actually take off the inspiration on your character sheet?
Yes, absolutely. Nope. Oh, no, it didn't work. Hang on. Sorry, I had that there more to just to keep to remind me that there is a pool of inspiration available. Sorry about that. All right. So I'm now concentrating. And I end my turn.
Okay. And if you're concentrating, it should automatically pop up on your token.
Then let me do that then. 'Cause it
So
didn't.
just cast it on your character sheet, and it'll do that automatically.
I did, and it didn't.
You did? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I did, and it didn't do anything. So I just put it on
there it is.
manually there.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So as the new round begins, another creature pops out.
Oh, for God's sake.
And this thing, like the water sphere in which it is like boiling. It is pissed. So let's go back and see here. The sphere. Not move any creature. Da 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 da. It's at the end of each of its turns. Okay. So it's currently restrained. But it's hanging just 10 feet above Rannis, and it's gonna screech at Storm.
Oh, you pissed it off, lassie.
And it misses. It's gonna try again.
Haha.
Will my shield do anything?
Holy crap.
Not with a nat 20.
Not with an at 20.
What's the damage?
Take 23 psychic damage,
Shite.
and are dragged 15 feet towards it. Oh wait, no, I need you to give me a charisma save for that.
Charisma.
DC 16.
You got a pretty good charisma score, so.
Oh, I forgot it has advantage against savings throws
18.
against spells. I need to roll again for that strength save. The DC was 15?
15.
18.
Yeah, it didn't. It saved, I mean.
So it broke
So,
3.
Yeah, it's free. And
Free falling.
10 feet. It's gonna fly up 20 feet above the ground, so that's 30 feet above ground.
You're a dumb coward.
That's not like insulting him.
I don't like its ugly face.
I did a save of 18, by the way.
Save of 18. Okay, so you don't get pulled.
You do gotta make a check to see if you keep concentration on your sphere.
What do I do with that? How do I do that?
Your concentration
No,
check.
it
It
broke
is
free.
the book free.
But you still have the sphere up. It's no longer trapped, but you still have it.
Okay. Concentration.
That's like a 12 because of its
13.
damage, so she's still concentrating on watery sphere.
Yeah, you could move it again and force a creature to make another saving throw as an action, I think. Yep, as an
Yeah.
action. And that's it for that one. Odrin.
Okay.
So 13
What?
means you lost your concentration.
No, I have it.
Should have saved, right? Because it's half of the damage.
It's oh yeah, you're right. Sorry about that. Yep.
I was like, I just math on it.
I'm just bad at math.
What would it take for me to swap my knife for my wand?
That's an action
Right.
to equip a new weapon. Yeah.
Swapping your knife for your wand? That's paddling. I'm sorry, I'm full of
So-
voices today.
How far away is it from my spiritual weapon?
Oh my god. I guess 10 feet.
Okay, so then I'm gonna use bonus action to move it and attack with it.
Okay.
The corner to the second. 26.
Hits.
For 9 points of force. I guess I'll do 5, 10, and then a second level cure wounds.
Nice.
22 points.
22.
What's this green circle that popped up now?
Someone's preparing a spell.
Oh no, that's a watery sphere. Sorry, I just could never put it up.
Okay. Storm.
So, I would like to try and trap both of them this time. It's 5 feet. Are they 5 feet away from each other?
No, this guy is 30 feet above the ground.
Okay, so I'm gonna try and get this guy.
Okay, so he's gonna make a strength save. DC 15. Fails.
Oh, you suck.
I don't know if that's an action or if that's a bonus action. Okay, yeah, that's an action. So that in my turn.
Saradin.
Okay. So Saradin at this point, now that he's noticed another one of these dudes pop out of the portal, just kind of like yells at the group in the midst of this combat is, if you guys want me to continue like guarding this gate and taking these creatures down that come out, or do you guys want more help with this guy that
I
is
think the big guy should be the big problem right now.
the priority?
Especially since this
Alright.
guy is not
Then with
the
that
problem right now.
knowledge, anybody else have a different opinion before I roll this attack?
This is over the table though, right? This is not in character because you have 6 seconds in a round.
Oh,
you
I
have
got you.
enough time to say one thing to each other,
alright,
and then
perfect.
that's it.
Then I'm just gonna roll firebolt on the big dude.
Okay. So that's with disadvantage though, because it's 30 feet above.
Fuck, I keep forgetting that. It's my one good roll. 17.
Hits.
Oh, fine. There you go.
15. Very nice.
And then I'm gonna throw Rannis a rally for one of my bonus actions. So... For 6 temp.
Alright, thank you.
This guy is just freely swimming in the sphere, completely wrapped up in the current and cannot do anything. But he's gonna make another strength save at the end of his turn, see if he can make it. And he cannot. He's stuck there. Rannis.
Hey. Alright. I think I'm just gonna do what everybody else is doing, and I think I'm gonna fire off a firebolt of my own. See if I can get it to do the disadvantage thing this time. There we go. Bloody hell. Oh no, there we go. 16.
Hits.
Ah, ha, ha, you big ugly bastard. 13.
13. Damn.
Ends my turn.
I'm so silly. These guys are immune to being restrained. But I won't count this round. Another one of these dudes pops out of the portal.
Does he get stuck into the thing? Because he's right
no,
there.
because they can't be restrained.
They're immune to being restrained. I just forgot.
Max is so
because
silly.
I don't know every stop log by heart, okay?
No, I just like the way you described it. I'm so silly.
So, big dude is gonna shriek at Rannis with
Good.
disadvantage because
Yep.
he's blurred.
God
Wow. With disadvantage.
Mm.
Are you fucking kidding? Two nat 20s?
Two nat
Two of them?
20s. That's That's insane.
What is this
Oh
bullshit?
my
you gotta
god, you were
refresh your
destined
thing.
to be crit there.
No way.
Holy
Max, you gotta refresh.
crap.
We need new dice on you.
Holy
Take
fucking
25.
Christ.
Oh
I
God!
picked it.
25.
God damn it, Max!
And,
Well, I
uh,
messed
It's
up.
temporary.
I'm down to 14 anyway.
Then you gotta make a
Easy to roll
DC
concentration.
13 concentration.
Yeah, what do I roll for that?
15, I think.
it's
just
a
a
con save.
Constitution.
Oh, a con save. Thank you. Oh, that sucks. That's a 7.
No longer blurred.
Third. And I
Shit.
need you to give me a DC 16 charisma saving throw or be pulled 15 feet towards it.
7.
He's
So
right
you
there.
get
I don't
pulled
think
15 feet in the air,
30 feet above.
it's yeah.
and then it's gonna shriek at Storm.
Freaking Max. I'm so silly. Ah, 2 nat 20s.
And I forgot also that he's got high ground advantage. So
For God's sake.
18 to hit.
I would like to use one of my leg points.
Your luck points? Okay. I'm gonna
Mhm.
reroll.
Ah,
Just
shit.
divide by 25 to hit.
God damn it!
So you take 13 psychic damage,
I do not like this thing at all.
I don't either.
and you need to give me a DC 16 charisma saving throw. Okay, so you don't get pulled towards it. That being said, it still has its bonus action, so it's gonna shimmy on up to Ranis and try to engulf him again.
It shimmies.
It's shimmy.
Ranis,
Isn't it like 20 feet wide? I don't think it shimmies.
it zigzags in the
Okay.
air towards Ranis.
The
and I
world's
need you to give
clumsiest
me
stripper.
A DC 16 wisdom save.
Alright, hang on. Oh, for God's sake. It was so
5.
close to 18,
You take another 13 psychic damage
then I'm at 1.
and are restrained. And then you just give me a con save for concentration.
22.
Saves. Oh wait, did you still have
Wait,
it on?
yeah, no. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
that's my fault. Yeah, never mind. I shouldn't have that.
Okay.
Alright, so I'm restrained. Okay.
Yes, and blind.
And blind. Lucky me.
And then it's gonna rise another 10 feet above the ground with you, so now you're 25 feet above the ground with it.
Okay.
Udrin,
Okay, well, you know what I'm gonna ask, so. Spiritual weapon.
Is it can we level up?
spiritual
Wait, my
weapon.
spiritual weapon.
At this
It has
point, can I?
It has 20 movement speed.
Yes.
Yes, it can reach it.
26 to hit.
That's a hit.
12 points of force.
I think
How
that
do you
kills
do
it.
this?
Ah!
How do you want to do this?
There we go.
So I see it just engulf Ranis, and I direct the spiritual weapon, which, I don't know, it's just like a spear, and it just goes straight up through the bottom of its mouth, all the way up through the top, flips back around, and then comes back down.
The smoke and the smoky appearance of the monster just kind of dissipates, leaving a echoing roar, and Ranis begins to fall.
I would like to use my free fall. So feather fall, sorry. Free fall.
Okay, so
Try and catch
roll
him.
your wild magic.
Yeah, because if
And
I hit the
we're
ground, I'll
counting up-
literally die.
Yeah, you're counting off your spell slots, right?
Yeah.
8. Alright, so Ranis, you are caught by the wind as you begin to fall.
Am I still blind? And
Thorn.
I'm not restrained anymore, but I'm still blind?
No.
Okay.
Turn, that was just bonus. That's not action.
Oh, you still have a bonus action. Or
A
an
bonus.
action.
So, I want to. I don't even know if I can, but I want to look at this portal and see if there's some way to either close it or maybe revert it back to the blue.
Um,
I've got a stone for that.
I was gonna say Ranis probably has an answer to that.
Then in that case, I guess I will just move up 5, 10, 15, 20. Then I'll use another second level Cure Wounds.
Oh, thank you. Nice.
Wow.
Thank you. That was awesome. Thank you.
Wow.
My turn's over.
Storm.
Well, I would like to use firebolt on this guy here. Wait, range it again? Oh, that's right.
Okay.
Wait, what?
Hits. Seven. Oh, wait, no. It's actually half damage.
Wait, is it half
Anything
damage?
else?
Does it have fire resistance?
God damn. Okay.
Saradin.
Alright. I'm gonna go for a hit on this guy to my direct left.
That's a hit.
Oh,
Alright. I'll take that.
So it's just regular damage.
That one is, and then I want to do the radiant damage on this one. Now that you reminded me of that.
Okay.
So 12 regular, and then this one will be for radiant.
there's no way that's not fatal.
We're gonna use the 14 on that one.
Yeah, it burns up.
Okay, perfect. All right, and then just so I understand that I'm not like doing this wrong, you just want me to call out when I'm using radiant damage because of that shard.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. I just didn't want to do that wrong. Okay, and then, all right, Ranis, you're good. I'm gonna use another superiority die, and I'm gonna do a rally for Storm, and give her some temp health. So that's another 6 temporary, and then I'll end my turn.
Okay, this guy's gonna float on up here and try to touch Aldrin. But misses. Ranis.
I'm rather pissed off at this thing right now. I'm gonna fire off my lightning launcher since it's so close here. Oh, wait, no, that's a it's a ranged attack, so I can't do that. Okay, I'm gonna use firebolt instead because I have spell sniper, and I know it's got
Yes, fine.
resistance, but I'm gonna burn it anyway.
Okay, that's a hit.
Baron, maybe Baron. All right, that ends my turn.
Okay, Odrin, before you go,
Yes.
just hang on. Another creature pops out of the portal.
God.
Alright, Odrin, you're up.
Well, directly in front of me. What are these spells? I like that. A Sacred Flame, Dex 15 on the one directly in front of me.
Okay. Dex 15. Fails.
14 radiant.
Wow. And you banish it.
Coming out of here. Pretty bad. Yeah, I guess, oh no, because... Can I get my spiritual weapon close enough to the last one?
No. You'd be like 5 feet away.
So there's no reason to do that. And I think I'm gonna drop concentration on that. And I'll just use first level healing word for Storm.
Nice.
Thank you very much.
And just to give Rannis a chance with the portal, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25? Can I stand in there?
Yep.
Or is that too close to the portal?
It's, well, maybe just like 1 here.
Okay.
And the closer you step to the portal, the more intense the heat. Storm.
I am going to use my Sorcerer's Burst as lightning. I'm the only guy that's out there. 22.
Hits.
A 13.
For acid? Or lightning?
Lightning.
Okay.
I don't know why, but it
And-
doesn't let her choose.
Yeah, it doesn't let me choose for some reason.
And you see that it's more or less efficient. Like, the lightning is kind of like absorbed.
God, is there anything that they're not?
Probably
Radiant
force damage.
Radiant.
Maybe, yeah. Okay, well, that ends my turn.
Okay, this guy is gonna try to touch Odrin like an ET
Pervert.
Ouch.
and misses.
I think they heard you.
Saradin.
Alright. Let me go right here. I'm gonna go for a radiant attack.
Hits. And you banish it.
Perfect. Back to the portal.
Rannis.
Is there anything I can do with the astral keystone to stabilize the portal? According to the reading the item description, it does not give me any impression that there's a specific function that's listed here that I can use it for. So I'm asking you.
Well, you can try.
Okay,
You can-
then I try.
So what do you do? Like, do you walk up to the portal? Like, what do you do with the stone?
All right.
Your eyes out blue.
Can I just want to look around and see if there's not like a receptacle or like a spot I could just like stick it in the tree around the portal, right?
No.
Oh, okay.
But as you take it out of the bag, it begins to pulse in a sort of glow. and the closer you step towards the portal, the faster it pulses.
Okay, I walk right up to the portal with it then.
As you walk up to the portal with the stone, it has like this constant steady glow, and reality around everybody begins to phase out again. Your visions narrow, the world stretches infinitely, and then there's a bright light.
Like Gizmo. Bright light!
Okay, so at this point, I'm going to need everybody, except for Ranis, to mute and deafen yourselves until I say in the general chat that you can rejoin. Welcome back, guys. So, everyone is back here. So, everybody returns to the material plane as if nothing had happened. And the gate seems more stable now. Ranis' stone is still pulsing softly, and it seems to respond to his thoughts as the portal begins to change color to a soft pink and violet colors, and you can see through the portal a forest drenched in pink leaves and strange colors.
You know, I used to know a dwarf who had been to a place like this. We called him Dr. Seuss.
Are we gonna meet
I-
Laura?
I yell into the portal. Pepin! You damn daft gnome, are you in there?
You don't hear anything back, but you get the feeling that this is probably the right direction, given that he's looking into a hag. So, hags are fey.
Okay. Well, everything I ever heard from Dr. Seuss about his explorations in the extraplanar realms indicates that this is likely the Fey Wild.
Okay, well, before we go through that, do you want a short rest from my prayer of healing?
Do we need it?
I could eat.
Do we need spell slots and
I definitely need stuff.
So you guys remember how that works? Or do you need me to remind you?
half your
I need
level
a
rounded up?
So, once per long rest, a character may benefit from the Arcane Recovery feature after completing a short rest. The character recovers spell slots equivalent to half their level rounded up. So, if you're level
Oh.
5, you gain 3 spell slots. It could be 1 third level spell slot, or 1 second and 1 first.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds good.
I have to cast this at third level because my second levels are gone.
I cast
That's
a
good. 10 minutes.
first level spell. That's all I cast. Alright, cool.
Everyone can regain 21 hit points.
Cool.
And we get the
Is it
benefits of the
temporary or regular hit points?
That is regular.
Hey, I just want to
Wow.
make sure. Did I even take any damage in that entire fight?
No.
Okay, that's what I thought. And I was like, I
So
know
what
I
would you-
didn't space
You
out
get
and
21
miss
hit
that.
points
But...
back,
All right.
and then you
No.
can do a short rest.
Alright.
These creatures tend to go for the weak because they're predators.
You say
Oh,
we can
thanks. I
short
appreciate
rest?
the vote of confidence.
Somebody say short
Well, a
rest.
dwarf seems like an easier snack than a tall human.
Yeah, we're gonna do a short rest, but from the sound of it, like, you don't even need to roll any hit die thanks to Odrin.
No, I'm not. I just didn't know if my superiority die need to come back or not.
Well, you get the benefits of a short rest, which means
So-
that myself and Ranis get our 9 hit points back from that, And then Storm and I can clear.
Yeah, and I get my superiority die back as well.
Okay, so that
You
only
also
clears up.
temp HP, Odrin?
What's up?
Do you also get temp HP?
Well, because we get the benefits of a short rest, my inspiring leader kicks in, right?
Oh, is that on a short rest?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Oh wow, that's nuts.
It's another 9 temp.
Yeah.
So if you don't have any temp,
That's
then you can
huge.
get 9 back. They don't stack those, so you
Nah,
know.
they don't.
Sheridan.
I was just saying in general, it's huge.
It's a good tool for us to have with our campaign
Yeah,
when
agreed.
running it.
100%.
So
awesome.
next on that, I would like to use 3 of my. No, sorry, 2 of my Night Sorcery. No, sorry, the sorcery points to get back
First level slot.
a first level slot.
Okay.
And since we're out of combat, I'm gonna put my dagger away and pull out that wand.
Okay. All right,
Okay,
so
so-
you guys ready to head through?
That took us 10 minutes, but now we should be much more ready to go into the Feywild.
Okay, so I'm gonna let you guys react to this, like everything that's happened, in character if you want. But I will say that you all reappeared at the same time in front of this original gate.
You know, I never did like space portals.
We don't know that anything happened with Ranis, or
That's right.
Oh, we all disappeared. Okay.
Well then, let's see if maybe we can find the damn gnome out in the Feywild, shall we?
well, if it's not the gnome, then at least the hag.
Yeah, at least the hag. Like first and foremost, I have a delivery to make. But also, like, these poor people seem to be suffering terribly, and I don't really want them to be, you know, so unhappy. I mean, they look exhausted. Look at them. Not dreaming cannot be good for you. Dwarves dream. We all have dreams, right?
Well, I mean,
Well, the elves don't dream, but, you know, who cares about elves?
kind of
Okay.
staring there.
Do you
Sarah
guys
was
dream of
kinda
being
like,
5 foot or
"Well."
what?
I'll have you know that we dream of knocking out the knees of everybody else who insults our height. Just to double check, because I think just making sure. All 3 of you are elves, right?
Mm-mm.
No, not
No, you're right. You're what,
Thanks
a
for being
Genasi?
Coughlin.
Yeah, right. Yeah, my bad. Sorry.
Odrin,
Okay.
what are you now that I come to think of it?
Hey, Samar.
Okay, there you go.
Oh, okay. You're an Ismar. All right. Cool.
I'm up to heaven.
Well, shall we then? I suppose there's no
Yeah.
time like the present, eh?
Yes,
Sure.
sir.
All right. All right. So you guys cross the portal.
Mm-hmm.
Close my eyes as I walk through.
I close my eyes just to hear you breathing. All right, I'm sorry.
As you step forward, the air grows thick with an eerie, humming energy. Before you, a surreal landscape unfolds. A marshland bathed in an otherworldly violet glow. And I put you guys on the wrong map. There you go. Better. The waters shimmer with an unnatural light, their surfaces rippling as if whispering secrets to the wind. Patches of luminous flora dot the landscape, pulsing gently like beating hearts, casting a soft radiance against the twisted trees that loom overhead. Rickety wooden bridges crisscross the eerie expanse, their planks worn and barely clinging to their frames, groaning under the weight of time itself. Wisps of mist coil around the edges of the strange glowing pools, and in the distance, the faint echoes of unseen creatures stir within the darkened foliage. Something about this place feels wrong. Beautiful, but undeniably tainted.
Everything I've ever heard about the Feywild has indicated that it is not a place to be taken lightly. And something is very wrong in this place, so I recommend we all watch our steps as we move forward, eh?
I turn to Rannis and I'm like, what have you gotten us into?
I didn't.
It's the
You know,
space portals, I tell you.
I was just assigned a delivery, alright? I didn't know what we were getting into, but do you really want to piss off the damn bag?
Nah, not really.
Ah, see, right? Or the Astral Forge, for that matter.
If he gets us into this kind of trouble, I doubt what he wants to be putting us through.
Alright.
So what
Well,
now?
Okay. Should we see things like out? What is that? Water? Should we be able to
Yeah.
see whatever the hell those things are?
They look like little jellyfishes.
They do look like
Give
jellyfishes.
me a perception check.
At the
Alright,
same time, they look adorable.
perception check. That's 14.
You see that these are
Oh,
fish just gently floating down the river.
alright. I don't like jellyfish, and those things are cute as hell.
I don't know, because I mean,
It's the
Can I
Feywild.
tell
Do
you
not
anything
trust them.
about water?
I was like, with our history, I don't think the cuter, the more fearful I am.
I'm gonna touch it.
No.
touch
Okay.
Can I tell anything about the water?
Like what?
It's pink.
Basically, would it be safe to touch?
You want to determine if it's safe to touch?
Yeah.
Rocking it.
With or
Throw a
without
rock
taking
in
a
it.
check?
Or give
Well-
me a survival check.
Throw a rock in the damn water.
Oh, let me do this, Odin. Let me do this.
Okay.
Man, I had a good survival, but
You do?
if you got a better
Okay.
one, then go for it.
Sheridan is like, for the first time in this campaign, I get to roll survival.
On a scale of 1 to 5, how good is your survival?
Not as good
4.
as yours.
Alright, mine's a 5. So.
Alright, you did it.
No whammies, no whammies, no whammies. Alright.
16.
That was a pretty whammy roll, but that bonus is good.
Well,
It could've
you
been
can
worse.
definitely tell that this is not natural water, and so
Okay.
it's kind of unpredictable what would happen if you were to be exposed to it.
Can I throw a pebble and just like toss it into the water, see if it disintegrates or something?
Yeah, like
Thank
how deep is this? Like, is it 3 feet and above, so all of us can travel perfectly good, or is it 4
It's
feet
about
and above?
10 feet deep.
All right, so
10 feet.
None of us are that tall.
Especially not me.
especially not you.
So how do we get across?
Hmm.
I can jump decently far. I think. Like, I don't know how far can I jump. I think it's like I only got like 10 feet actually. It's like 15-foot jump. I don't think I can do it. What's the jump? The jump rule is half my strength, or what?
What can I use my stone?
Hang on. So, we're gonna do something here. Saradin, I want you to open up a tab with D&D Beyond
Alright.
and go check the player's handbook and the rules glossary
Fair enough.
and look it up yourself.
That's fair play.
What did you want to do, Storm? You were saying something, I think.
To see if I could, because I could create or destroy water
So
to make us a
the
path.
full sentence of that spell description says in a container.
That's what I was reading while I was doing that. So I was just like,
So,
Some things I know by heart, but jump rules I never remember.
I got
This-
it. It says the jump rule is for a long jump is the number of feet up to your strength score if you move at least 10 feet immediately before. If you're doing a standing long jump, it's half the distance. Either way, each
Okay,
foot
so
you
what's
jump
your strength
across
score?
is a foot of movement. My strength score is an 18. But I can clear the jump.
Yeah, you can clear the jump.
I
I'm gonna
don't
go
think
for
I
the
can.
jump.
Wow, that's a big jump.
I got big legs.
Damn big people.
You'll get there one day.
If you only knew, Elf.
Alright guys, I don't see anything further. There's just another winding path. But I don't want to go any further without you guys. So,
Well, it's mighty considerate of you.
is it possible to do like a deck save along these, like, this looks like a railing of some sort, like a beam?
Hang on, Rannis, there's a lot of noise in your mic.
Really?
Yeah, it's like picking up something.
Hang on.
A little bit of feedback, I think.
Like a
Is that
fan or
better?
something, maybe.
Is that better?
Yes, that's better.
Okay. Yeah, it must be my my air purifier. I'm sorry about that.
No worries. Okay, Alex, you were saying?
This looks like a little bit of a railing. I don't know if it's above water here, but it looks above water here. Are they able to do like a dex check to like kind of walk across this?
So, if they were to step on it, it would sink.
All right. And what did you say about the water? You said like we couldn't really tell. Is it-
You don't recognize this water.
All right. I'm just gonna take
Essentially.
one for the team, and I want to just dip a couple of fingers in to see what happens.
Could have just
Okay.
thrown a rock, but okay.
Well, the rock is different from
said
your
that.
skin, right? So it could be different.
Maybe different from your skin.
All right. Dwayne.
Okay, so you dip a couple fingers, and kind of brace yourself. But then nothing happens. And when you bring your hand out and kind of examine your fingers, you
Pink.
smell poop.
Smell. Really?
I smell
Poop?
what?
There's a smell of poo-poo
Oh my god.
that is stuck to your finger.
That is awful.
Oh, that is
What
gross.
the hell?
It's a river of fairy sewage.
and it
Things I do
won't
for
go
this team,
away.
yeah.
Great.
Ugh.
So those little jellyfish are little shite fish. Is that what you're telling me?
Well, what I'm telling you is that my fingers are gonna smell, but you guys are gonna have to walk through this. So
Can we use that the little parts right here, the wooden part, or
No,
is that like?
you said if we step on it, it sinks.
Oh,
there
good.
seems to be a little path up here. I don't know if you guys want to try exploring up north.
There's a path. Yeah, I would like to explore up north at that narrower. Oh wait, we can cross a tree. There's a tree. There's a tree across the shit river.
What tree?
Shit.
They don't have as large a dark vision as you, so they might
Oh.
not see what you see.
Okay,
Oh,
guess
so
what?
Can I jump across?
There's a
it?
bloody tree. I'm
So,
sorry.
need to go up this way?
Yeah. Oh, follow me. Follow me.
All right, I'll meet you guys on the other side.
All right.
Oh, okay. I see.
All right. There's a pathway up here, and then there is a tree right here.
Well, Well, damn, I guess I'm the only one that smells like poo now.
It's just your fingers.
Oh no, what's going on?
All right. As you navigate the path, a large adjacent tree begins to blink.
Did you say blink?
I said blink.
Alright.
And Odrin, you feel a paw laid on your shoulder, but nothing or no one attached to it.
That's creepy.
I
Then,
hate the Feywild.
Storm, you hear a voice coming from behind you, yet it is the tree that smiles an impossibly wide grin.
You can see it smile.
And, yeah. And perched on a branch that wasn't there a moment ago sits a slanky, orange-furred cat.
Of course.
I've read this book.
That's
Its
our
tail
cat.
flicks in and out of existence, and its eyes glow like dying ambers.
That's cool.
And it speaks, but you hear the voice as if it's coming from behind Storm. Oh ho, what a treat, what a curious band, tiptoeing through her shifting land. Do mind the roots, they bite, they sigh, and never trust a fae's goodbye.
Okay, then. I would like to examine the roots of this tree.
Okay, give me a nature check.
Nature check.
To ask it if
19.
if there's any safe way to get
Hang on,
across.
Storm. Hang on.
Never trust the cat.
One thing at a time. So you check the roots, but you don't really see what could pose a threat from these roots. Okay, Storm, you wanted to say something.
I wanted to ask the cat to see if she can give us a safer way to get it.
It says, well, how do you say it specifically? What? Let's roleplay it.
So I simply ask her if this isn't a safe way to get across, how would I be able? How would me and my friends be able to cross?
Fools guard the way, oh what a bore. They'll take your gold and ask for more. But tell them this, just this alone. The Queen of Air wants Mother known. Then wink and nod and watch them squirm. For Fae fear Fae as worms fear worms. But mind your tongue, don't say her name, or you'll be the ones to share her blame.
Alright, so we do not speak the name of the hag. Under any circumstances.
Okay.
And it responds to Rannis saying that. And it says, Mother Noxia, oh sweet and sour, she'll
Oh,
eat your
bloody
dreams
hell.
and steal your hour. But bring her gifts, not gold, not art, or lose the thing that was your heart.
Gifts.
What kind of gift?
Alright then.
No problem.
Hey, Giant Kitty. Have you seen a little gnome troublemaker? Calls himself Pippin Tinkwhistle. Any
A gnome so
fun
bold,
rhymes?
now small and frail, a ticking cup without a tail. Find what's not there, oh don't you see? The handle holds the he in tea.
Feywild.
Oi, orange riddle cat. How do I get this dirty water off my hands?
It vanishes with a mocking purr, leaving behind the scent of burnt sugar.
Ugh.
And And as it does, you hear its voice echoing, and it says, "Beware the deal, beware the price. The old crone loves her tricks thrice wise. But here's the secret just for you. She fears the thing you never knew."
The thing you never knew.
Okay, I'm gonna ask this, hoping that either Will or Alex have the answer to this. What are we supposed to tell the people that we were sent by who?
Oh, we were sent
Is
by the
this-
Astral Forge.
But what did the cat just say?
That
Missed it.
Because she said there were creatures up above that would request our gold, and if we gave in, then they would just ask for more.
Mhm.
But that if we told them we were something, they would let us pass.
DM, are you gonna help us out here?
Give me a history check.
All right, I'll do it. I'll do it.
You got good history?
Oh yeah. 24.
that's good history.
Will do. Queen of Air wants mother known. For Fae fear Fae as worms fear worms. Okay, so we don't speak. So it said the name of the hag already. I'm afraid to say it. All right. So it spoke the name of the hag already, but it also, you know what it did not say? It did not say the name of the Queen of Air. And so if we should happen to learn the name of the Queen of Air, we do not speak it. Because it sounds like we'll piss them off.
Yeah, it's probably to call her.
Perhaps you're the Queen of Air.
Maybe. So don't say my name.
Alright, then.
Call me
Alright,
tropical for right now.
you guys
I'm a
gonna
little
cross
spooked by
this
this
tree,
tree.
or?
Gonna try. Alright, I guess I'm... You know what? I'm gonna, Can I... Are there like any rocks, just like little pebbles or anything around, Max?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna take a pebble and toss it at one of the roots.
Okay. And nothing happens.
Alright. Well... I guess I'll give it a shot here. Are there any roots that are like touching the ground that I can like step onto?
Yes.
Alright, I'm gonna step onto that root very gingerly.
You're gonna give me an acrobatics check to see if you can cross the tree without falling into the water. You fall into the water.
You know what they say about dwarfs?
And your skin turns green.
Alright, then. Well, I guess I'll fit in better.
I guess you might as well swim across.
And also, you can only speak in rhymes.
That is okay.
Okay. I'm still in the water?
Yep.
Alright. Can I grab onto the tree?
Yes.
Alright. Do I have to roll anything to grab onto the tree?
No. You
All
can
right.
just safely cross. The check was just to make sure that you wouldn't fall in, but you did.
Alright. Bloody hell, now I smell like a terrible hill.
You stand on the other side of me, dude. Stand downwind.
Okay,
Shut up, shit fingers, or someone's gonna give you a winger.
you said acrobatics.
Yep.
Do I make it?
Yep, you make it.
Yeah. I just slowly go this way.
Odrin, you fall into the water, and you forget how to use pronouns, so you
Nope.
can't use pronouns anymore.
So that's some woke DEI nonsense right there.
It's just to give you the MAGA experience.
We have enough of that, thank you.
I'm gonna reflect that in the note.
And as you guys approach the exit, you see a group of children gathered here. And they're kind of talking amongst themselves, but then they hear you coming up behind them and they turn towards you and just kind of glare at you.
I call out, "The Queen of Air wants mother known," and then I cover my hand with my mouth.
That didn't rhyme.
That's a little backwards.
You have to physically rhyme.
It needs to rhyme. Everything Smee says needs to rhyme.
All right. I tell you this, and thus alone.
Okay. They begin to like their
Wink and
image
nod at
begins
them.
to shift, and they appear as they truly are. And they look at you with a very confused look on their face, and they ask, "Who are thee to speak for the Queen of Air?" He's thinking.
I am thinking. Bear with me a minute.
Yeah.
This is hard.
Is Rhaenys the only one that can speak?
No.
Okay, then I kind of like... Saradin kind of like halfway like unsheaths his sword. Like maybe he like pulls it out of the sheath like a couple inches, and he says, "The Queen's Guard we are." Or what did I just say? I was just thinking of it. Hold on, let me come back to you. Just had the rhyme in my head and then I got lost. 1 second. But go ahead if you have anything better. Rhaenys or Odrin or Storm.
Not who we are, and you'll be able to stand. We've come a long way to come to this strange land.
Give me a deception check.
18.
They gather amongst themselves and speak in hushed tones and kind of bicker. Sometimes you can hear them snap at each other. And then the blue one scatters them a little bit again. And he says, well, he kind of just reluctantly bows. And he says, "We will go now. Please, don't say her name." And then they kind of just run off.
Not remembering this rhyme is going to bother me.
Well, you don't have to rhyme, Saradin.
Is it
You
just
don't have to
Rhaenys?
rhyme. It's just me.
Yeah, it's just
Oh.
Spanish.
All
Oh
right.
no! Wait, does Odrin have to rhyme?
I just can't use pronouns.
Oh, that's right. You can't use pronouns, right? Yeah. No, I'm the only one who has to rhyme.
Me and you are fine.
All right.
It's just Brandis has to ride and Aldrin has to not use pronouns.
Huh. Well, then that sums it up.
um,
Well, how not fun?
I mean, can I?
Go on a switch.
I was gonna say, I'll let you use it.
We'll pass it back and forth.
It's a bloody bitch.
Can I try pouring some of that water that I have in my bucket on them to see if that will cure them?
Sure.
Your
So
wide
you
mouth
pour the
bucket.
water
Yeah.
over them. And now they're
Just makes it worse.
also just wet and cold.
Wild Beyond the
Sorry, guys.
Witchlight is like this too, where you because it's heavily based in the Feywild, and so you have to like come up with this crap on the fly, and it's fucking obnoxious.
I'm glad I made my thing because I don't know what I would do. Stay quiet.
Alright, so do you guys continue on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess we follow the path. Can we follow the path down and then follow this one this way, or do we? Is that the way we go, or what else can we see? Because the bounds we've reached the bounds of the map, so we can go up
Yeah, so-
and then we can go down.
The
Lost you there, Max.
I said the main path leads up.
All right, then I guess we go up.
The dense, twilight-hued forest gives way to a peculiar clearing, bathed in the glow of violet starlight, reflecting off a gently flowing, luminescent stream. At its heart stands an ancient tree with deep crimson foliage, its gnarled roots gripping the wooden structure nestled beneath its boughs, like protective fingers. The dwelling, part hut, part observatory, rests on a raised wooden platform, its porch lined with peculiar trinkets, dried herbs, and arcane symbols etched into the planks. Below, a modest garden thrives, its crops strangely vibrant as if infused with magic. And nearby, a bubbling cauldron simmers over a fire, releasing an aromatic blend of sweet and pungent spices into the cool night air. Strange wares are strewn across makeshift tables, dried mushrooms, vials of shimmering liquids, charms woven from bone and twine, suggesting the presence of a cunning herbalist, alchemist, or perhaps a witch. And despite the warmth of flickering lanterns and the inviting scent of roasting herbs, an eerie sensation lingers in the air, as though the very land is watching, waiting to see if you come in peace or as prey.
All right. Well, just waiting and standing here is baiting. I walk up the path, I guess.
Guys, do you want to
Yeah.
pitch into that conversation?
No, we're just following him right now.
Sorry, I'm trying to write the note.
God, I couldn't imagine that.
I call out, "Is anyone
Oh,
here?
everywhere.
It's certainly clear out here." Yeah, you're enjoying the shit out of this, aren't you?
Really.
Oh, for sure.
You're so good at it, though.
And you know that I'm also gonna specifically target Odrin as well. When you call out, all you hear is this.
Oh, that's creepy.
And objects and trinkets laying around begin to move on their own. And they hop closer together and crack and break, revealing new shapes. And you hear the voice again echoing, and it says, dinner time, my puppies. Roll initiative.
Roll that beautiful bean fudge. Oh my god, my initiative rolls are always awful. Why is that?
I mean, you did better than Sarah did and us.
Yeah.
Alright, that's fair.
Yeah, a 9 pretty much takes the cake there.
Okay. So, this thing.
Ooh, it's a tooth fairy.
Is going to knock an arrow and aim for Saradin.
No, on the chat.
It's a hit
Great.
for
That was
4 piercing and 3 cold. And I need you to give me a Constitution save, DC 13.
Mother.
The ice, let's see here, yeah. The ice from the arrow kind of creeps over your skin, and you take 1 level of exhaustion. And that's it for, I think, is that it? Yeah, okay. Okay, Storm.
um, what's this lady? Arr.
Did you say something?
What is she? Do we know what she is? She's just like a
Who?
fairy. The
She's probably
little
the hag.
little icon.
Oh. Oh well. Sorry.
Well, give me a history check.
No, that's not good.
You don't know.
You don't know. Well, I am going to. I'm just gonna do a firebolt to her.
To which one?
The little icon person.
It's
Well,
okay, so it parries 4. So it takes 8. Oops. That's not what I meant to do.
I was like, "Oh, I killed
Not that easy. And it's going to mock you for not killing it. I need you to give me a DC 13 Wisdom saving throw.
Yeah.
You take 4 psychic damage and have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks until the start of its next turn. It's gonna fly up
It's a pixie.
here. Okay. This guy.
It's a bard.
uh,
It's nothing.
Mhm.
Sounds that way.
Oh yeah. This guy is going to cast darkness.
Would like to use my reaction
Hmm.
counter spell.
Okay. Uh, can you put that in the
Counter-
BTT?
Mhm. Thing.
Yeah, so it's a con save DC 15.
Huh.
And you counter it.
Oh, that. Let me wear my magic one.
That's
Truly
a
the
third level
master
spell,
art.
right?
Okay.
Okay.
Spellcaster.
But it's gonna stay put. Rannis.
The darkness was supposed to come off. I
Yeah,
still
the
think
darkness
it's
isn't. There we go. Hang on a second. Bear with me. Yeah, I'm gonna fire off my. I'm gonna use my lightning launcher on this thing right here. Ten.
On which one, sorry?
The one that's closest to me. This one right here. This thingy.
Misses.
Ah. I think I can also use my other one, but it's a significantly lessened attack. Yeah. Yes. Sorry, I'm just a little out of practice here. I'm gonna shoot at it again. 17.
Hits.
And then I'm gonna do another D6 worth of damage to it.
Okay.
Because I can do that once per turn. So 2, so 5.
All right.
A tough little bastard. All right, then my turn.
Odrin.
Okay, so I have the Wand of Magic Missiles equipped. I want to use it at 3rd level. And so I'm using 3 charges off of the wand. I get 5 of the missiles. So I'm going to hit 1 at the fairy thing, 3 at this guy in the front, and then 1 at the bug archer thing.
So 1 at the ferry, 2 at this,
3 at
or
that
3 at this first one,
and 1 at the bug.
and 1 at the bug.
At the back. Okay.
So that's 2 points to the fairy.
Okay.
4 points to the bug. And 10 points to this guy in the front.
Hang on. And then 10 points.
Points. To Gryffindor.
That's
Sterden.
Okay. Are we not able to move, or did I miss something of why we're all kind of just still standing here?
Because we're all attacking with ranged
All
stuff.
right, that's fair. That's what I thought. All right, then I have exhaustion. All right, I can only move half my distance, right?
no, it's
I'm
just
you know what?
10 feet of your movement.
I got you. Okay. Then almost half, but I'm just gonna go and I'll stay with everybody else and not do anything. So. All right. Well, I don't have any. You know what? I'm gonna. No, I'm not. No, I am. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna use my action surge and I'm gonna go again.
On which one?
Oh, sorry, this guy here, first one.
Misses.
Oh.
Sucks.
Okay. Well,
Okay, so this guy is gonna run up. And he's gonna try to stab Rannis. Misses. And try again.
Too bad, so sad.
Misses again.
Too slow, too low.
Bug Dude is gonna take a shot at Storm with its bow.
Shield.
24. Shield, it busts through your shield.
Ugh.
Dealing 7 piercing and 6 cold. And I also need you to give me a DC 13 Constitution saving throw.
Constitution. No.
The ice from the arrow begins to numb your hands, and you gain 1 level of exhaustion. And that's it for him. You're up, Storm.
Hold on, I'm trying to put this freaking thing on. Alright. Cause why not? You know, I'm throwing the best thing at me.
Now remember, you have disadvantage on all attack rolls this turn.
Don't need advantage if they've got to make a save.
Dex 15.
What are you doing? Fireball?
Fireball.
Oh my god. Isn't that like your last 3rd level spell slot?
Yep, it is.
Okay. Alright, dex saves, dex saves. Bug fails, so I'm gonna deal damage as I go, otherwise I'll forget. That's 1.
Oh, she hasn't rolled damage yet.
I haven't rolled the damage.
Oh, I thought 17 was the damage.
No, that's
No,
to
that
Roll your
was
damage
my-
now.
wild magic. No, hold on.
Oh,
she's
hold
gotta
on, I have to
reconnect.
reconnect.
Ooh. That's such a bloody spell. It's like
Summon
bringing down
five.
hell.
25.
25.
5.
Oh,
Wow. So that. This one's dead. Burn the fairy up.
for that mockery.
Six. This one saves.
Sounds like your time
Still
is
dies.
down to mockery.
And the other one's out of range. Okay, so you crisp 2 of them.
And that is my turn.
Ranis.
Hey. I'm just gonna fire off a firebolt at this thing that tried to stab me.
Okay.
22.
Hits.
17.
17. Alright, so you throw that shit at his face. He is seared and falls to the ground. But as he dies, his body begins to glow brightly and he explodes. I need
Shit.
everybody to give me a DC 11 Constitution saving throw.
Listen,
Pretty much.
Wow,
Sarah,
just
need
missed
to roll.
Alex.
Alex.
Sorry, hold on, guys. I'm having some issues with my it like is. But hold on, give me a sec. It's bugging out. I need to shut down my browser and restart it.
Okay, well, in the meantime, you guys take 5 radiant damage.
I have that again, right?
Hmm?
I have resistance to radiant,
Yeah, so half of that. So 3.
so 2.
It's round up. We always round it up. Is it round
Am I
up
good
or
now?
have I rounded it up or down?
I think it was
I'm gonna
down.
move my character, but I'm not going to stay here. I just want to make sure it's not bugging out. Can you see me moving?
Down? Okay.
Yeah. Mhm.
So,
All right. Okay. Sorry.
Con save.
Yeah, I got it.
Alright,
Oh,
so you
wow,
got
okay.
5 radiant there, then.
Wow, nat 20.
Hold on. No. Did I have damage from the last, or did we already rest? I can't remember.
You should have had damage from the bug thing shooting you with his bow.
That's what I thought. It was 7, right? It was 4 and like 3.
It was...
I think it was 7. Oh no, that came out of my tip, so everything's good. Okay, everything's good
Okay.
there.
Yeah, it should've been
I
7
still have the
earlier.
exhaustion. My con
7
save is
and
good.
6 cold.
I thought it was 4 piercing and 3 cold.
Yeah, I was like, that was Storm's.
Yeah, that was mine.
His was 4 and
I think my
3.
stuff is good because it came out of my
Okay.
temp health, so my health should be full still. My con save is good, and my thing is not flipping out anymore.
So yeah, just the 5 radiant.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh come on. All right, can you guys see that? Is that good on y'all's end?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
So, Ranis, anything else?
No, I end my turn.
Odrin.
Let's try. Toll the Day. So Wisdom 15.
Oh, that's not the right creature. Hang on.
I'll take it though.
Hmm. Better.
That's a
That's even better.
14 radiant. Oh my god, this bug thing has so much health.
he's right on the edge though.
Really?
Zeratin.
Alright, want to bet this doesn't hit?
Gonna hit.
-2, so
Minus
that's
2.
14.
Oh.
Misses.
Oh, my. See? Pretty good at this. Pretty good at this.
Okay, and this thing is going to go invisible.
Not again.
Oh, really cleared combat. So did it run away?
No, we found the one. That's weird. That's creepy.
That unearthly giggle is giving me the wiggles. I walk forward into this yard thing.
Okay. So, the way's clear. The hut's in front of you. You can see the set of doors there, made of wood. What do you guys do?
Have we rolled a perception on this house, this area? Or like, I want to go over here and roll a perception.
Good.
So when you say roll of perception, what are you looking for?
Well, I want to analyze, like, this looks to me like it's like a herbal area, so like maybe there's like ingredients of some sort, or just some like, I guess like some inkling of like what this person, the mother or the Queen of Air could be, or who they are, just like kind of like insight on them in a way, if that makes sense.
You're not going to be able to tell that just from looking at herbs.
Okay. So then it wouldn't be worth a perception at all.
Well, it depends on what you're looking for. I don't want to do just perception every
Blanket
time you walk into
perception,
something
yeah.
and then just give off information. Like,
I got
you
you.
tell me what you're trying to perceive, and then I'll tell you the result.
Okay. Yeah, I got.
You're thinking.
That's just kind of that's kind of where I was going with it. So if it's not viable, then
Can I look inside the cauldron?
Sure. So you peek inside the cauldron, and it smells pretty gross. It's like this thick, bubbling green sludge, and there are eyeballs bopping in and out of the mixture, as well as moving worms and bugs with their heads cut off. Nothing appealing.
I decide to yell out. And I go, "You creepy old witch, this is a pretty bad sitch. Some come out of the stock and let's have a talk."
And as you say that, the doors slowly creak open by themselves.
Wait,
Not
okay.
creepy at all.
are we going in?
Round and I go, "Once more into the breach, dear friends. On us, that little gnome's life depends."
So he's really good at this.
Shakespeare and a rhyme. Look at that shit.
Dr.
And
Grandison.
Yep, I guess I walk forward and walk through the doors.
We
Where are the
probably
doors
walked
here?
Okay, so you step inside.
Oh, that's a lot of doors. Holy crap! It's like Scooby Doo.
So you hear feedback from you, Storm.
Are we supposed to be on this map already?
Yes.
Okay. Because I don't see us. That's why I asked.
Everyone except for Storm is.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me refresh my
Storm
page
was.
then. Because I don't see me. I don't see anybody. There we go. Alright, thank you.
Okay. There we go.
Okay.
So you step into this hut, and it seems to be much bigger on the outside than it looks on the inside than it looks on the outside.
It's the TARDIS.
And it's just very messy. Like there's stuff everywhere. The food looks absolutely delicious, but gives off a weird smell at the same time. And there's this big oven with something cooking inside, but you can't tell what it's cooking in there. Whatever it is, it doesn't look edible.
I look at
And
it. Oh,
beyond
I'm sorry. My bad. My
beyond
bad.
this small bookshelf that you can easily climb over is a hallway. So you look at what's in the oven.
Yeah, I would like to look and see what's in the oven.
Okay, so you peer into the oven. Give me a perception check.
It's a child. 5.
It just looks like a burnt loaf.
That's probably for the best. It's probably a child.
Like calcinated. Like
Hopefully
just-
it's not our gnome.
That would be a bad thing.
Well, I mean, like, we could keep the stone.
But you can't make a delivery if he's not here.
I hear a creepy cackling over the roaring, crackling.
Is this is this table crossable?
Looks like we can easily
Yeah.
go over.
Okay.
Breaking of my thumbs. Something wicked this way comes.
I'm gonna jump.
Is that a cat?
On the chair, yeah.
Yeah.
it's sleeping.
It's sleeping, you say?
Yeah.
I'd like to investigate the cat.
I mean, it's probably
Okay,
just a
what do you
cat.
mean investigate the cat? How does
I'd like to. So I guess my question, like, I suspect that the cat is not actually a cat, and it's like some kind of shapeshifter. And so I'd like to see if I can determine whether it's actually a cat.
Probably just a creepy ass cat. I mean, cats are nice.
okay?
Which is
Give me an insight check.
Insight check.
Come
15.
on.
15. I'm still getting feedback from you guys. So walk on over to the cat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm here.
You look at the cat from different angles, and you notice that its back doesn't rise and fall like it would if it was breathing.
Okay.
So it's either a dead cat or a fake cat.
Forget it.
Maybe if you say those words that you did to those kids that turned into those little gnome dudes, something will happen.
That's a good thought. Hang on a second. Let me look that up. Just make sure I have that right.
The Queen of Air.
Oh no, I lost it. It's gone.
The Queen of Air wants Mother Gnome.
The Queen of Air wants Mother Known. I tell you this and this alone.
The cat slowly wakes up
No, God.
and it kind of stretches its back legs. It starts purring, and it walks up and starts rubbing itself against you.
Get off me, wee beastie. I think you're a foul feasty.
And you try to like push it off of you, but it's glued to you.
Crap.
And then its stomach opens to reveal a set of
Son of a-
teeth.
Fucking
Oh,
mimic.
good God.
It's a mimic.
It's a
Ah.
fucking
Roll
mimic.
initiative.
God damn it!
Should have just kept my mouth shut, I guess.
Told you it was just a regular cat. Nobody ever believed me.
I knew it, and for all I knew, it could have been her.
You need to give us music.
What?
You need to hear music.
New Orleans, apparently.
Okay, so you are grappled by the mimic, and it's gonna try to bite you. $19 to hit. So you take. Oh wait, no, that's the wrong one. This is the right one. 10 piercing
Oh, that.
and 3 acid. Uh, yeah, that's it.
Where did you have to-
Oh no.
Odrin.
Well, I don't know what's going on. I'm in the
No, but you can hear Radis scream.
Screaming rhyme, no less.
Because I'm taking a step back. See the mimic now. I try
You can push me out of the way if you need to.
Sacred Flame to DC 15.
Screaming dwarvish curses in rhyme.
DC 15 what?
DC 15 Dex.
Saves
my God.
critically.
Holy shit.
I'm just gonna step back up here out of the way.
Storm.
Okay, I am going to use Firebolt. He
15's a hit.
for 6. Absolutely nothing.
Saradin.
Go for it. -2.
Hits.
Alright, so again for nothing. So
For nothing.
For nothing.
Ranis.
I'm grappled, right?
Yep.
I guess I have to try to break the grapple. Oh wait, can I can't attack it, yes?
You can attack it, yeah.
Oh, alright. Well then I guess I'm gonna use Firebolt on it.
Okay.
20.
Hits.
17.
Wow. Right in the pucker.
I end my turn.
Okay, it's gonna bite harder. 17 to hit is a miss. And Odrin is up.
And Toll the Dead, Wisdom 15.
Fails.
Five necrotic.
Storm.
Yeah. I'm going to. I'm gonna use my sorcerer's burst as acid.
Misses.
I'm gonna do that. In the
Saradin. Hits. Wow.
Still alive, the damn thing.
Oh my
Whoa.
god, that's a crit! How do you do this?
Carefully and surgically by not cutting off Rannis's leg.
Thank you.
Wow.
Jesus Christ.
It's
Oh,
alright. Of
about
course I would get that,
overkill.
but it only has like 1 health left, you know?
but still, it's awesome. All right, I am gonna use one of my health potions before proceeding.
Hold on, before you do that.
Okay.
Do you want temporary, or do you want to use your health?
No, yeah, because I'm down 9 health. I'd like to get my actual
I
health
gotcha.
back.
Alright, cool.
I would
Alright,
like my stealth check across this doorway, Max.
Okay.
Because of disadvantage. But I think I'm hitting.
So you cross the doorway,
Oh,
and as you do, you cross as if you thought you were stealthy, and you get the chills because you can hear a voice as if somebody was standing right behind your shoulder, and it just whispers in your ear, "I see you."
I can just see him being better.
all right. I would also like to stealthily attempt to cross the doorway, even though, you know, I just screamed at the cat. Also, I have to ask this question. If I had not investigated that thing, had you already set it up as a mimic, or like, did you do that on the fly?
You'll never know.
Killjoy, fine. All right, I would like to stealthily cross the threshold here.
Okay.
18.
Go on.
I sneak across the threshold.
I guess I'll do the
Yes.
same.
You guys can hear her whispering in your ears simultaneously. "Come, child. Come, speak."
there's
That's
a lady in there.
Yeah, she's seen me.
And it is a beautiful woman, tall, beautiful woman with long, shiny black hair, full lips, eyeshadow, wearing semi-revealing robes, and she's just like um, going through this circular motion with this huge soup spoon and mixing the substances inside the big cauldron,
Stirring. We call that stirring.
stirring. What did I say?
Circular motion.
I have this like word amnesia sometimes.
No, it's fair. Like I only speak one language, so like I'm not picking on you. I'm just saying.
Stirring. But I mean, I'm perfectly bilingual. Like I know the word
I know.
stirring.
I know. That's why I said it the way I said it, because I'm just fucking with it.
So, what do you guys do?
You know what? I'm sick of this shit. I'm gonna step to the threshold here, and just walk down and go, "Oi, witch! We're here to fuck up the bitch."
Wow.
Yeah, that's.
Okay, you really want to do that? Okay.
Yeah.
Clearly, Max
All
has
right.
something else planned.
So she looks at you, and for just a brief moment, you see that there's a visage under her visage, and I need you to give me hang on. I need you to give me a DC 16 Wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
And as you walk towards her, saying this to her, without really realizing it at first, you progressively shrink into a rat.
Oh no!
She casts polymorph on you.
Oh no!
And she says, "Come now, where are your manners? Come here, I'll give you a piece of cheese."
I squeak and rhyme.
And she says, "Don't be shy, my lovelies. Come out, come out."
Like she knows we're here. There's no real point in like beating around the bush. And if
He
she
says,
I want to
didn't,
point out that you are now crunk.
no, I say this in player speak, not.
Oh.
I mean, like, if she didn't know we were here, the fact that we just killed a mimic, it kind of created a bit of a racket, I think.
Yeah.
But she definitely knew we were here because we slaughtered all her fucking things outside.
But Storm just wants you to know that you are crunk. Squeakity, squeak, squeakin', squeak, Nick, squeakin'.
I love it. I was a junior chipmunk, had to be versed in all the woodland creatures. Squeaky, squeakers, squeaking.
Oh my god, he even sounds like him. Okay, anyways.
I love that movie and Patrick Warburton. So
It's Tyler's too. It's his favorite movie.
such a good film.
So the woman looks to you, Odrin, and she says, "Ah, another hero, come to beg for the gnome. He was rude, called my magic unsubtle, so I made him smaller." She taps a teacup next to her, and it lets out a faint
Yes, so that teacup is pimpin', eh?
Remember, you can't use pronouns.
What was a pronoun in there?
There were no
I know.
pronouns in that sentence.
I know. I'm just reminding you.
DEI woke bullshit.
And she grins and she says, "Straight to business. I adore that. Very well. A trade. The gnome for, I don't know, your reflection. Or," and she eyes Rannis's griffin saddlebag on the ground. "That bag. I do love a God-given gift."
Well, the bag is not for sale, and I don't really want to give up the reflection.
"Oh, you think I'm asking for too much, don't you? Here, have a seat." She snaps her fingers, and a mimic chair hops over eagerly and returns to its non-magical form next to you, waving one of its chair legs to beckon you closer.
You
This
know,
is
I
such a
think
Feywild thing. I love it.
Oh, well, no, I can't use that. It's pronouns. Stand.
You stand?
I'll
You
stand.
say stand? She says, "No, no. Sit. Give me a wisdom save."
It's pretty sad.
I guess maybe I should go in there.
Yeah, probably.
And she casts command on you and forces you to sit.
I guess
So
I'm
you
sitting in the chair.
sit down by force, and she says, "You must be tired from all that traveling. How about a cup of tea?" And she cackles as she picks up Pippin's teacup and flings it on a shelf behind her. And she says, "So what's it gonna be, dearie?"
I'm just gonna look at Storm and Sheridan and just be like, now?
Well, I rolled. Does she even know I'm in the room with the natural 20 stealth that I rolled and like
With
coming
the
into this
natural
back door?
20, she knows you're in the hut, but she doesn't quite know exactly where you are at the moment.
Okay. Okay, then I'm asking table, like, are we going for this, or what are we doing?
Well, that's what I was basically asking too. It was like, now? Like, can you...
Can I hit her with a surprise firebolt?
I have a question about that real quick though, Sheridan. I know you rolled that nat 20, but don't you have disadvantage on stealth?
Does that not automatically?
Aren't you wearing heavy armor?
Yeah, I thought, okay, that's my fault then. I thought if it was disadvantage with the symbol next to it, it's automatically calculated into that. Do I have to still
No.
do disadvantage?
Yeah, you would have had to roll that at
Then
disadvantage.
let me roll that again. That's my fault. It's gonna be a fucking 1.
Well,
Oh,
now she
from a nat
knows
20
you're
to a
there.
nat 1.
She definitely knows where you are.
So nat 20 to a nat 1. Sick.
See, this is
And
what I
she
mean.
says, "Don't you think about it, dearie," as she looks to you behind the door.
Perfect. Okay.
You just have to take her down.
I mean, like, polymorph is a concentration-based spell. If you deal her damage, you might return me to dwarf
Yeah.
form.
Can I still go for the fireball, or
You want to use
Firebolt.
Fireball?
yeah? Can I still use a firebolt?
Okay, well, everybody's rolling initiative.
There we go. That's what you
Oh,
wanted,
that
Rance.
beautiful bean footage. It is what I wanted.
That's not what I wanted.
I didn't think we were gonna be doing this either, to be honest. But
I have a question, Max. This is an interesting question. Does Rannis roll as the rat? So this is the rat's initiative?
No, that's okay. He could just roll initiative.
I was just curious, because that might actually be better.
And she says, actually, she grins like impossibly wide, and her form shifts, and
Oh.
her true form is revealed. She says, "You don't want to do this, Diddy."
Squeak, squeak, squeaking, squeaky, squeaky.
And she disappears, but everything in the room begins to shake. So,
Can I tell you guys how much I despise invisible creatures?
Odrin!
Okay, well... Do I know that it's polymorph that was cast on Rannis, or...
You can deduce. Well, I don't think you would know what polymorph is. At your-
Well, then I guess I'm just gonna go for the perception check. See if I can find her. Uh, 21.
21, you can tell that there's a ghost in the room.
And in that case, I will look at the ghost and use Sacred Flame. 30, 15.
Do you have to see the creature to use Sacred Flame?
Yeah.
So, the perception check reveals the location, but not the creature.
Okay, so
I
5,
just did it
10,
so that it wouldn't be like aiming.
25. then. And instead I'll use Word of Radiance, which is a con 15.
Saves. Okay, so this animal here with the body opened up,
The deer.
the deer, the deer is gonna be flicked at you, Odrin. So I need you to give me a DC 12 strength save.
The deer, because if it's a dog, which is what it looks like, I'm gonna be very upset.
So it hits you straight on in the face for 13 force damage,
Holy shit.
and then is revealed to be a mimic and is now stuck to you.
Damn it!
And then it's gonna go. Rannis.
Where'd she the
You,
teacup with Pippin in it?
Sorry,
Where'd she toss the teacup with Pippin in it?
on this shelf.
Okay. What were you gonna say?
You recover your form.
I do?
Yes.
Do I have any actions this turn? Or is it my entire action
yeah.
taken up by... Oh, okay. Alright. Well, ain't that interesting, then. Ooh! I cast Grease.
Okay.
Just as a reminder, a 10-foot square centered on a point within range and turns to difficult terrain for the duration. When the grace appears, each creature standing in its area must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or have the prone condition. A creature that enters the area or ends its turn there must also succeed on that save or fall prone.
Okay.
I'm going to cast it. Hang on. A 10-foot square. Square. Hang on. 10-foot square. For some reason, it doesn't want to give me a square here. Oh, yes, it does. Okay, my fault. Okay. I'm gonna do it right here. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna do it there.
Okay. So you drop grease on the ground.
Yep.
All right.
And then I am going to take my maximum move action of 35 feet, or as close to that as I can get, which is like 33 feet, and head to see if I can get Pippin, or get like halfway to getting Pippin.
Okay.
All right, now I end my turn.
Saradin.
Okay. Nobody knows where this person is in this room, correct?
Right.
Can I do a perception check to figure that out?
Sure.
Okay. Alright. So nothing.
You know there's a mimic.
No, you spot the ghost here.
Be another minute though. Alright. Ranus, are you going for Pip?
Yeah, he said he was.
Alright, I'm gonna back him up.
Turn
there.
rhyme.
Yeah, right. I'm gonna back him up there. I'm gonna throw a firebolt at this one over here by Odrin. 13 or 12.
14. So 12. 12's a hit.
Dude, come on, dice. How are you gonna go from an almost max to a 7 to a 1? It's a 4. Okay. That'll end my turn. Oh wait, actually,
Storm.
hold on 1 second. Sorry. Last thing, I'm just gonna do a bonus action and throw him a maneuver rally for some temp hit points because he's got the mimic. So 8 temp for Odrin. And now that'll end my turn. Sorry.
Storm.
I'm gonna do a perception check to see if it possibly moved again.
If what?
It possibly moved. I want to check. I'm gonna think that it's gonna be over there.
Well, yeah, you can tell that it's over here.
Okay, so I'm gonna. Use my sorcerer's burst of lightning. And come on. That's not a good 13 a hit?
Technically it's an 11.
So 11.
Oh, that's 11 now. Alright, so that is it.
The mimic is gonna take a chunk from Odrin. And misses.
Good. Then in that case, I'm gonna use my shield. And he's gonna have to
Your what?
He's gonna
my
use
shield.
his shield.
DC
Oh,
13
cool.
con.
Ooh,
I forgot I made that.
that's cool.
Saves.
God.
I've not gotten to use that shield once. They always save on it.
Well, to be fair, you only used it twice.
Still. Just to get this thing off of me, I'm going to use my wand of magic missiles. Going all the way to 3rd level again. So that's 5 d4s. Each other. So 14.
Okay.
Monsters Inc. score right here.
About the song.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
there
really
it
does,
is.
right?
If I do bonus action healing word for storm. First level. Putting her back 11.
So I think because when I read the description of Wand of Magic Missiles, it says you cast Magic Missile. So to me that says that you already cast your leveled spell.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if it means that you have to expand a spell slot, or I don't think so, because sometimes you can free cast spells without a spell slot and it still counts.
Well, it's got charges, but
Yeah, you expend a charge to cast Magic Missile.
yeah, no, that's fine. If we're calling that my spell for the turn, then I won't do that.
Okay.
Bonus action. No, I was gonna try.
Alright, so this thing is going to fling one of the bones here at Rannis.
Yeah.
So, let's see here. And it misses. And then it's going to try to fling his face here at Saradin. Hits. And take 9 bludgeoning damage to the face.
Ay, ay, ay.
Rannis.
I would also like to make a perception check to see if I can find her.
Okay.
So close to 17.
So you can spot the ghost here.
Even with a 3? Oh,
Oh,
alright.
you got the 3. I thought I got the 3.
No.
Never
I got
mind.
the 3.
I don't know where it is.
Alright. Blur.
Okay.
And I'm gonna continue on my way and attempt to get to Pippin up here on the shelf here.
Okay. So you reach him,
Mhm.
and he's kind of like jiggling teacup in a panic, and hops towards you.
I say to him, "Dumb little gnome, we're gonna take you home."
And you can hear like a very small voice coming from the teacup, and it says, My handle! I need my handle! And you can tell that its handle is broken off, but it's nowhere to be seen.
Handle. Okay. Alright. Oh, that ends my turn.
And when he says that to you,
Guess that tells us where the handle is.
Saradin.
Okay. Can I do another perception check for this ghosty?
Yes.
12.
Yes. So you can tell it's.
Alright. I'm going to do another firebolt at the mimic. Oh my god.
Misses.
Okay, I'm not gonna do that. I'm going to move over here. And that's 30 feet. And
Storm.
Perception check. Excuse me, nada.
You know.
I'm gonna assume that it's probably in the same area. And use chill touch. Maybe roll. Oh. 33.
Sorry, just a sec. Okay. So 23 to hit, and is that where are you aiming? Were you aiming at?
Right there where I thought was
So it's
the last time that we seen it.
disadvantage.
Ah. Mm,
Do you need to see the target to use that?
nope, within range.
Okay. Yep, that's a hit.
For 3 damage.
I'm kind of skeptical here because you didn't get the perception check, so you don't actually know where it is. And chill
Like I
touch
said,
is the targeting spell.
it's from my hat and it has a range.
Yeah, but if we look at chill touch,
Yeah, but it has 120 feet range.
No, that's not what he's talking about.
that's not what I'm talking about. I'm saying you can't see it.
You don't know where the ghost is at.
It says within
Yeah.
range, but it doesn't say anything about it.
But it does. It's not a tracker. It doesn't have like infrared vision. You have to see the target.
That'd be cool.
But I don't want to do that because that's what it does. I don't know.
You don't see the target.
I mean, you could have gone for the mimic, but you already said you were trying for the ghost, so.
So, do I try social first, or what do I do? I just completely miss?
No, you just can't hit the ghost.
Yeah, because you can't
So
see
you
it.
can hit the mimic,
So I end my turn.
Yeah.
Well, there's a mimic there. You don't want to hit the mimic?
I would rather hit the mimic, but I already had told you that I was hitting the target.
She didn't know if you were gonna let her go for the mimic since she said she was aiming for the ghost.
Yeah, I think he's saying
Okay.
he's gonna let you
Oh.
switch it. Alright.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
letting you
then-
switch it.
Or you can just let Odin suffer. I mean, that's cool too.
So does she have to re-roll, or does she
Sure,
just
if you
use the
want.
20?
I mean, if that's what you want to do, we can skip your turn.
But no, I would rather try to get him off of the mimic.
Don't stand in the
Okay,
green
so-
area, that's grease.
I'm
Step
over here.
into
So I
the
don't
green.
stand in the grease.
I need you to give me a dex save.
I still gotta go around it.
Looks like you slip on the grease.
What's your DC, Rannis? Or the
My
DC?
DC.
Doesn't matter.
Hang on.
Please.
One sec. I think it's 15.
Yeah,
Uh,
dex
yep.
15.
Be higher
15.
than 9.
Dex 15.
So you fall prone.
Oh, for God's sake.
Besides,
Gives you extra roll with 7.
that was a 7. So, I mean, either way, I fell.
Yep.
Okay.
Should have just used your shield touch for further back.
You just told me I couldn't do it.
No, you said you couldn't aim it at the ghost.
Yeah, like competing with shit. I mean, just keep going.
Okay. So the mimic's gonna chow down on you, Odrin. And it misses. You're up. Both of you are muted.
Yeah, Wisdom 15 for Toll the Dead.
Fails. Big money.
A tough ass mimic.
And then I will go ahead and use my first level healing word for Storm.
What?
Who's laying on the ground, dipped in grease. Wow, nice. Okay, so this thing begins to animate and is flinged towards Ceridan.
Oh, why?
Hits for 6 bludgeoning,
Bloody ghost.
and then it's gonna fling this chicken at Rannis,
I should have thrown it at Odrin again.
but it misses. Rannis.
I'm gonna fire off firebolts at the mimic that's currently chowing on Odrin.
Okay.
22.
Hits.
Ten. So keep in mind that even if anytime I'm attacked, it's with disadvantage. Cause I'm hard to see. Ooh. I would like to use a bonus action to engage my stone cunning. Oh no, never mind. I'm on wood, aren't I? The floor is wood.
Yes.
Never mind. I think that ends my turn.
Ceridan.
Alright, I'll do another perception check if I can to find this ghost. Hopefully.
It stays hidden.
Alright, then firebolt at the old mimic boy.
Hits.
Alright, there we go. Starting to do a little bit of damage. And now for my bonus action, I'm going to use a second wind on myself. For 12. Alright, that ends my turn.
Storm.
Okay, I'm gonna use my sorcerer's burst on the mimic.
Okay. I'm assuming you get up.
Yeah. Or tried to.
Hits.
Okay.
And you bust it.
The dude try to get out of the grease.
Just one more.
Just walk
Yeah,
out.
you can step.
I was trying to protect you, Odrin.
That is my turn.
Odrin.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and try and use perception. That's not great.
And you spot it.
So I know the general location, right?
Right.
Anything because they all require me to be able to see. Yes. 30, 35, 34. Guess I'll use my free use of guiding bolt at disadvantage, right?
Yeah, that's right. Hits.
Ooh.
17. And the next attack roll made against it before my turn has advantage.
Okay.
Oh shit, I didn't mean to re-click it.
It's disregard the second roll.
Alright, then again.
Alright, so I'm gonna rule that it can't go invisible right now because it's like glaringly bright. And it's gonna swing this hot pot of soup at Storm.
Can I use my shield?
Yes, you can use your shield, and it still hits.
Oh god.
Oh no. For 6 bludgeoning. And then it's gonna swing this bear at Odrin. And it misses. Rannis.
I have advantage here. So, I think the best thing to do You know what? I'm gonna hit it with a dose of its own medicine, and I'm gonna take one of these vases on the table here, and I'm gonna cast catapult.
Okay.
Crap,
I
that
like
was
it.
not what I wanted. Sorry, it's a Dex 15 save.
Wow, that's a lot of damage.
Yeah. I hope I kill it.
How do you do this?
Nice.
I say,
He's trying to make
It's-
it rhyme.
I am trying to make it rhyme. Hang on, you're the one who did this. I think that now we've reached the end. So let's take your skull and put in a bend. I smash it in the head.
And the ghost dissipates. And this is where we stop for the night.